Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the most epic clan war challenge in Clash history. The Dark Looters meet Reddit Omega. Let's get ready to rumble!
1 star. 2 stars. 3 stars!
All right, stack them on, stack them on. You're tripling in Town Hall 11 right now. Put more on, put more on. You can do it. You're a monster. You're a monster. Go, go, go.
Hit it, you got it.
You can start with your Queen Rock from there and
Poison spell.
Whoa.
Poison spell. Poison spell. Poison spell.
All right, Mr. T, we need to check your weight. What? Not you, your base.
Listen to that crowd. Fantastic. All right. Welcome to Helsinki, Finland. I am Galadon here with Godson, and we are here for another live stream friendly war challenge.
That's right, you guys. We have really awesome teams coming. These guys are definitely top contenders, one of the best teams in the world. I'm excited to see what these guys can do, what they're going to be bringing. Lots of different strategies and different compositions that maybe you've never seen before. So really awesome.
Yep, something the community's been asking for a long time. Reddit Omega facing the Dark Looters and some of the top-rated clans in the world. We're going to take a look at Reddit Omega first.
I've been in Reddit Omega for about 2 years. It's great. It's a second family to me. Everybody likes to have fun and really enjoy the game while still really taking the competitive side of Clash very seriously.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to beat Dark Looters. Definitely beat them. I played Clash of Clans for 3 years, and I play it because it's such an amazing game. Nothing in the App Store or the Google Play Store compares to it. Clan Wars is a one-of-a-kind feature that no other mobile game can provide.
I've been playing Clash of Clans for a little over 2.5 years. Reddit Omega is the best clan in the world because we take a seriously hardcore war focus and we combine it with a great social culture. You make lifelong friends in the clan, and meanwhile, you crush all your opponents.
I've been in Reddit Omega for 2.5 years, and I like Reddit Omega because it's a good environment and the great players are willing to learn and improve, and it's a lot of fun.
I think something that sets Reddit Omega apart from some other clans would be a real focus on teamwork. You know, while there are many members that are individually absolutely fantastic, everything is about helping each other out, building on each other's plans, and I think that has given us a competitive edge.
I love it. Game face is on. Reddit Omega, you guys are ready. Welcome to Helsinki. And let's just get to know you guys a little bit. We'll start on the end. NR Gen Council, welcome. She will be our only Town Hall 9 on Reddit Omega. So then next we've got 3 Town Hall 10s, starting out with Cuban. Cuban, is it your first time in Helsinki?
First time.
And how's the weather for you?
Dark and gloomy.
You guys came in December.
Yeah.
Best time of year. All right, next up we've got Red Cloud. Welcome, Red Cloud. I know I keep on seeing this. It feels like you're kind of like the chief strategist. Like you just spend so much time breaking down like individual tiles, individual buildings. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, the whole clan does it, and we love to do it, so hopefully it'll pay off.
Awesome, great, welcome. And of course, we've got Mr. T. I have to ask, do you pity the fool that attacks your base?
Yes, I do. I pity the fool.
All right, well, I've seen these guys have some pretty amazing bases, so we're looking forward to that. And last but not least, Sorak, the leader. the leader of Reddit Omega. And so I have to ask you, is it more party or more preparation this week?
Oh, definitely been more preparation this week. We got a little bit of partying in, but.
Yeah, very little. You guys, even at dinner, they all had their iPads out. They were serious. And it makes sense because they're facing one of the top-rated clans in the world, the Dark Looters.
That's right. So we have the Dark Looters coming in, another really awesome clan. I think these guys are at the top of their game. I've been in their clan. I've seen how good they are. Very strong players, so let's go ahead and bring these guys out.
Dark Looters is a competitive clan, but at the same time, we are really a clan family. I mean, we have more than one clan, and all clans are together in chats, etc. And we communicate with each other, and the whole atmosphere, it just feels pretty familiar and good.
I've played Clash of Clans now for 2 years. Dark Looters is such a good clan because we have a lot of students and they have typically a lot of time, so we can plan really a lot.
We are a Clash family, which includes Dark Looters Z and Dark Looters X, and we are trying to be the best clan family out there, or especially clans out there that are having the most success in wars.
I'm a part of Dark Looters for about 2 years now. Our clan is so good because of our organization, our leadership, and all players themselves.
I think Dark Looters is a very good clan because the leadership and all teammates stay there for very long, and yeah, it's very consistent.
So we have our next clan here, Dark Looters. So we're going to start down the line here. We're going to go with Itsu. How do you feel about the war?
We're looking forward to it and prepared for it, so
all right,
should be fun.
And you're Town Hall 11 player. That's
yes.
correct. And next we will go to Luca P, another Town Hall 10 player. How do you feel?
Well, I feel pretty confident.
All right. And next we have King Tim. How do you feel about the war?
Yeah, I think Red Omega is a tough opponent, but we will give our best to grab the W.
All right, and next we have Black Tiger. How do you feel about the war?
I feel very good for the war. It's going to be good fun.
All right, and last we have the Town Hall 9 player, Bronx. From New York?
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay, and that is our Dark Looter team. I know these guys are very strong. They've been very dedicated, very talented players. I'm really excited to see how well these guys are going to do.
It's amazing. 10 clan war experts, clan war enthusiasts. But you're not alone. We've got another clan war enthusiast in the Pekka Cafe. Powerbang is with us. Let's go over to him right now and say hi.
What is going on, everybody? It is Powerbang, hanging out here in the Pekka Cafe. For those of you that don't know me from Twitch or YouTube, clan wars are kind of my thing. I absolutely love them. Really excited to get two of the best in the business out there in Reddit Omega and the Dark Looters. Got them in the house. Can't wait to see what they have in store for us tonight. So this evening, you're going to see me every single time we've got a key moment. I'm going to recap that for you here in the Pekka Cafe. But for now, let's kick it back to the main stage. Godson and Galadon.
All right, thank you so much, Powerbang. So here we are, Friendly War Challenge. If you guys have seen previous streams, you're familiar with the setup. We've got a 5 versus 5 Friendly War Challenge going on. Each player gets 2 attacks. But like we talked about a little bit in the introductions, 1 Town Hall 9, 3 10s, and 1 11. And so I really like this setup. I think that this is a good balance, and we're going to see attacks of all different kinds.
Yes, definitely. I know a lot of the community have asked for this type of war. We've had tons of war in the past, but never like where the community has demanded that we have really good attackers and the best in their league. So you guys, I think your prayers have been answered. We brought the best, and you guys should be in for a good show.
No doubt. We've seen some amazing practice attacks leading up to this. And one rule that's different than previous streams, and that is that the players are allowed to make 2 attacks on their side before another player does. So for instance, the Town Hall 9 can attack twice before one of the other Town Hall 10s or 11s attacks, but we will rotate. We'll have Reddit go first, then we'll have Dark Looters. We'll go back and forth, and it's going to be a good battle, and we'll come down maybe to percentage points.
Yeah,
maybe a 1 star. It's going to be close, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be very close because these guys are very efficient in their attacks. They can 2-star, 3-star, very good, just good execution, good compositions that they're going to be bringing. So I'm really excited for this.
I am too. And I've noticed one thing that's kind of happened the last couple of days is we've gotten closer to the stream. Players have started to feel like the pressure building on them. They're nodding their heads. And as we came in here to the actual day where this is happening, everybody was a little less relaxed. They were a little more tense. And I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're starting to feel nervous inside, there are certain things you do and you don't want to think about, okay? So, don't think about the fact that there's tens or hundreds of thousands of people that are going to watch the stream or maybe the video afterwards, maybe millions eventually. Don't think about the fact that your entire reputation, your clan reputation, your reputation as a Clash of Clans player could come down to one war, could come down to one attack. Don't think about the fact that every one of your clan members, every one of your friends, your family will be watching every single troop deployment you make. It's a friendly war. Have fun. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get this thing underway. I think Reddit, Omega, you guys are up first, and you guys get to choose who attacks first. So who's going to be? All right, so I think that we kind of anticipated that. The Town Hall 9 is going to go first, NR Gen Council. Okay. And also I should mention, you guys agreed that each 9 would attack the other 9 at least once, once. Not that you could attack it twice. And the 11 would do the same to the other 11. That might not happen in a regular super competitive war like this, but it'll be nice to see those even straight across attacks. So who are you going after for your first attack?
I'm going to be attacking Bronx, the other Town Hall 9.
All right, so just like we talked about, so the Town Hall 9s are going to face off, and that'll be our first attack. Will be NR Gen Council against Bronx.
I'm really excited to see these Town Hall 9s going in because, a lot of players are actually Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s. Mm-hmm. So when you see another Town Hall 9 that's like you and what compositions they use, it is really interesting. But, we're already kicking it off, and we're going to go in and see what exactly they're doing here. So we have the first attack. She's scouting out the base here. She's going to throw an Earthquake spell, and that should loosen up the walls.
I like it. Obviously, we've got an anti-3 set up for the Town Hall 9. You can see the Town Hall on the outside. Oftentimes, we've seen this in some of the practices. They're protecting Tesla farms. It's just another building at this point because obviously, especially for the Town Hall 9 in this type of war, it's all about getting the 3-star.
That's true. Now, the thing about this is they have to scout the base a little bit. They're going to chip away at the building structures here and see if there's any traps, any stuff around, because this is just a test attack. The real one comes on the next battle, and that should really be key for them to get the highest percentage and the highest damage attack to really push their clan ahead and get the victory here.
Yeah, but it is a little bit of a scout attack. You can see the walls are open. Golems are moving in. That poison spell was kind of mitigating the Archer Queen's damage, and she's going to go down quickly to those wizards. Here comes the attacking heroes and the bowlers on their way in. And you can see we've got a bunch of balloons waiting for the back end. And Lava Hound out of the defensive clan castle. That's going to be tough.
Lava Hound's coming to say hello. Taking out he's throwing little bits of fireballs on the golems. He's going to hang out with those guys for a little bit and see if he can maybe distract. But he blows up, and the bowlers are going in at it now. They've gotten to the core of the base, so I'm really excited to see how far she can push this attack.
Pretty good timing for the pups, but 2 air defenses are still up. 13 balloons left to deploy, 36%. Again, not really concerned. You can see even a lot of the balloons are going to come opposite the Town Hall because really this has got to be a 3-star attack. Because at some point in this war, it's going to get 3-starred.
That's right.
The worst part is if you have to have a 10 drop down and do it, obviously they would love to start out this attack with a 3-star win.
That's right, and as you can tell, you guys, the attack is being just planned so that all the balloons are going around the side. They're not going together because they're worried about splash damage. So when you space them out like that, she is able to do enough damage on the side so that there should be not enough weapons to stop her attack.
The balloons headed for the Tesla farm.
That's
trying to get there. Archer Queen on the Town Hall. The last blow, look at all those skeleton traps. Oh, the last Tesla didn't go down.
Yeah,
It's still up. Town Hall's going to fall, though.
There's some flying skeletons. The queen might target them. Maybe, they'll just fly by.
Oh, man, this would be a 3, but it looks like we're not going to have enough time. You only have a few units out here that are clearing those outer structures. Looks like maybe 4 defensive structures left. Almost full health Archer Queen, but there's just not going to be enough time to get this done.
Yeah, 22 seconds left over. I mean, she can get enough attack here. This is really an attempt to get the 3-star. Sadly, it was not executed enough for them to do it, but I mean, they're going to have a high percentage here, 78 or 80% now, with 5 seconds left over. Really awesome attack, though, if you ask me.
But unfortunately, this means that somebody's going to have to drop down and clean this up.
Yes,
exactly. But I much would have rather had the Town Hall 10s.
81% 2-star. Wow.
Attack other 10s. But a solid attack, a good start, and again, like we said, this is not something that these players have done before, being in front of the lights, in front of the crowds. And that was a solid attack, better than I could have done.
Definitely a lot of pressure on her to get that attack. But you know what? I think they're going to come back and they're going to keep doing their thing. They're going to keep pushing and doing what they know best.
All right, let's go over to Powerbang and the Pekka Cafe and recap that attack.
Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and walk over to the screen here. We're going to watch the quad quake that went down in the core, opening up all the air defenses here. Our General Counsel does a great job picking up all of the air defenses, which are key to making sure the Laloon portion is successful, but not enough troops coming in from this left side to take care of that Tesla farm over there. Very sneaky by Bronx on the base design, but the balloons, not too bad. Just ended up missing this section because the Teslas hadn't popped yet, so they started deploying around the ring, didn't quite end up getting it. Unfortunately, just not quite enough. Probably better to go overpower this section than deploy on the backside, but we can improve that on the next one. The only unfortunate part is there's only one Town Hall 9 in each side, and that first attack is going to absolutely matter as we move forward. Let's see what the Dark Looters can do in their first attack.
All right. So I know the Dark Looters are actually really happy with that. The Town Hall 9 was spared from the 3-star, so these guys are going to retaliate with their own attack. So who's going to go first? All right, Bronx. So who are you going to be attacking on the other side here?
It's in our Gen Console.
All right. A little revenge attack there. So he's going to go in and he's going to go back and attack her and hopefully pull off something.
So they're getting those 9 versus 9 attacks away right in the beginning like they talked about. Because normally, I think you would probably expect to see the 9s go up and 2-star a 10 and then have that guaranteed 3 drop down from one of the 10s. That's not happening here, but here the attack is underway. And that's definitely a different looking base.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
You can see that, wow, this is a really unorthodox base design. The Town Hall 9 is a little closer to this side, but I think that's still, the goal here is to stop the 3-star. That's the whole purpose of this. Unusual base designs, you got to make sure that they don't get the 3-star, but we do have the Queen Walk going in, so she's going to have a really good time taking out all these things on the outside and making her way towards the core of the base.
And it looks like she's headed in the right direction. I'm guessing that wizard on the left was to ensure the queen went right. You got to get that splash damage out of the way and get the Barbarian King down as well. Oh, yeah. Golem's going to move in and tank for the queen while she goes out and shoots him in the back. And here comes his own Bronx's King Wizards moving in. Here come the bowlers out of the clan castle. And a lone Pekka moving in. I love it. I love to see the variety of attacks.
Yeah, I know. I love to see the variety of attacks. But the clan castle has been activated. There goes the poison spell. There's tons of troops going at each other. The king makes it in. He's jumping around.
Look at that. The beautiful placement of that jump spell precisely on that outermost wall. And look at the number of enclosures that you've opened with one jump spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different enclosures open, and the troops just absolutely have just ravaged the core of this base.
Yeah, the king finally goes down. He was putting his heart and soul into that attack. They took out the town hall, and so it looks like the queen is going to have to put in overtime work here to make sure that they get this 3-star. There's tons of balloons over here.
Man, those balloons just wiped out the twin expos that were protected.
Wow.
Very cool. I love the base design. Very similar to what you see from an anti-3 from a 10 or an 11 when you put, say, the Inferno Tower in one enclosure by itself. And here you had 2 expos all by themselves, and those balloons just absolutely wiped them out.
That's right. So, I mean, you guys, this is looking like a 3-star to
Super
me.
solid.
Yeah, really
Wow.
solid attack here. The P.E.K.K.A doesn't know what to do because that wizard tower is making it hard for her, but she's going to go around and say, forget it, I'm going for the gold here. I'm going for the elixir pump. Take that out. That's mine. And you guys, this is looking like it's going to be a clutch 3-star on the Town Hall 9. Whoa.
I don't know. Would that be Bronx with the ability to swag the queen's ability there?
Yeah, man.
She hasn't even had to use her cloak. She's got
Really
the royal
styling
cloak left.
on that attack.
Plenty of time. 45 seconds. You can see there's units out here. Cleanup units all over the place.
Whoa.
And who just targeted that wall? 3 stars.
Yeah,
Beautiful attack.
Definitely. So, you guys, the Dark Looters making a statement on that attack. Really awesome. I'm excited to see how Red Omega is going to respond to that.
Yep, quickly living up to their reputation for being one of the top clans in the world. These guys super intimidating and super serious all week. But again, let's talk to Powerbang and have him break down the highlights of this attack.
My man Bronx getting the 3-star on the fresh hit Town Hall 9 base. I love the addition of the P.E.K.K.A to this base, but what really stood out here was the timing of his golem entry there. The queen got all of that funnel created, and that golem came in absorbing very little damage before the actual entry to the base. So you notice the troops pushing very deep into this, and an absolutely beautiful jump spell. The second jump spell is going to lead all of those troops outside. Just look at the amount of balloons that he forces in there to take out those unorthodox expo placements. Gets that taken out. Unfortunately, the balloons actually headed off to the cannon. He was probably hoping they went for the air defense next, but it's not going to matter. Everything gets absolutely crushed. P.E.K.K.A doing some tanking. Nothing but cleanup here for the Dark Looters here. Bronx getting them on the board first with that 3-star. This is huge because now the Town Hall 10s can really focus up on the Town Hall 11 as well as getting another Town Hall 10 3-star attempt. So great job to the Dark Looters getting on the board first. Taking a look at the war map, guys, 3-2 so far after 1 attack per side. Bronx able to go ahead get the 3-star on in our general council, and she is able to go ahead get the 2-star on him. So there will be another attack needed. Let's go ahead kick it back to Galadon and Godson and see what's in store for us next.
All right, you guys. So that is the first attacks in the war. Really awesome. Sadly, the first Town Hall 9 attacker could not pull off the 3-star, but the other guy from this team, Bronx, took it and did the 3-star himself. You guys, this is still anyone's game. This is just starting. First blood has been struck, but let's see where we go from here.
Definitely. It's exciting to see, like Powerbang said, a fresh 3-star on a Town Hall 9 like that. Oftentimes you'll see those in cleanups. We saw that in these guys practicing. Once they've had a chance to see what's in the CC, to see where the Tesla farm is, then they can get back in there and really be super precise. So that was a fresh triple, and that was really, really cool to see. And now it's up to you guys, Red and Omega, to come back. Who is going to attack next? You look like you were ready to raise your hand there, Cuban. You could not wait. All right, who are you attacking?
Bronx.
Okay. All right. So we're seeing the cleanup right away. We're seeing Cuban. The Town Hall 10 is going to drop down and take that 3. That's what they're counting on anyway, off of Bronx. And that will tie up the score and at least let them have just 4 clean bases to go after. Get that out of the way. Like you said, not what they wanted to have to do.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, these are the Town Hall 10 players, and so the compositions will be different. The base designs will be different. I'm sure there's Town Hall 10 players that can probably learn from this attack, so you guys can take what you see here and take it to yourself. But we're going to go ahead and jump in.
All right, we're underway.
And see what we've got here.
So, very familiar base. A very familiar start with the... I'm going to say it, Quattro Quaco, right to the center of the base there. The 4 earthquake spells going down, opening up that entire core.
That's right. So this is a really interesting composition he's using. Golems, Lava Hound, Bowlers, and even Wizards. I'm not sure how to classify. Oh, and 13 balloons. My gosh.
That's the Golaba.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so he's throwing the poison down. He wants to take out that queen. Hey, queen, what are you doing?
So you can notice the attack is starting out really similarly to the first attack, even down to the poison spell on the queen. The wall breakers are coming in the same exact spot. A lot of that because obviously Cuban knows that they can get in there, and obviously the overpowering strength of the level 40 heroes should make a big difference. And it's, that's the thing about Town Hall 10 dropping down to take out a 9. It's going to be much more likely to grab that 3 than, say, an 11 dropping down on a 10.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. So, I mean, they're doing what they can. It looks like Cuban is going in. He's got the bowlers around the sides. These guys are in the core of the base. The King's going to get hit by that Mega Bomb, but he's already started with the Loons going on the side and making sure that they take out these Teslas. Yep. So you guys, this is really going to look like a strong attack here.
Here they come once again. So you see the Tesla farm exposed. You kind of, if you're familiar with the anti-3s at Town Hall 9, you're going to expect the Tesla farm to be near the Town Hall, the Dark Elixir storage sometimes, those over here. So the Loons went over there. Here's a haste spell to help them past the Expo. They're going to join up, and that mortar is out of here. And that is just about going to do it for defensive structures. One more balloon, and again, the Archer Queen ability not activated yet. And check out the Hound.
Yeah.
Right over the Tesla.
It looks like little skeleton dudes with their balloons are chopping away at those other balloons. Oh, man, they blow up. But somebody, please stop these skeleton dudes.
There it goes.
Somebody stop these skeleton dudes. Oh, they did blow up. Okay. Cool.
Perfect. That's what you want. That's what Cuban wanted. Not that he wasn't going to 3 anyway, but you want that Hound to go down. You need it to pop, especially in close calls. You want it. You want those lava pups to be out there to help you clear the surrounding structures, even though they've all grouped up together to go after that builder's hut. 40 seconds left. It's going to be a little bit tight on time, but I'm guessing with the speed of these pups, with the Archer Queen, and you'll notice that the Town Hall is being worked on steadily by one balloon. We should be okay. 94%.
25 seconds left over with these Lava Hounds doing some work on there. So definitely this is going to be a nice 3-star. Cuban did his thing, took it back, did a 3-star.
Yep.
Really nice.
Exactly what needed to happen. Good, solid 3-star.
All right. So, I mean, that was definitely a really nice attack, and they needed that. So we're going to throw it back to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
Great job to Omega, picking up the cleanup off of that first attack. You notice it was pretty much the same attack. The Lava Hounds coming in, tanking for the balloons. We knew that they were going to get in all the way through that quad quaked out core and take out all 4 air defenses. You just adjusted the balloon placement on the back end, tried to haste them over. Didn't get that last Hound to pop, unfortunately. But the strength of the level 40 heroes, you know, hey, it's all good. Chin up, guys. You got the first one out of the way. Let's go ahead and see what happens from here on out on the Town Hall 10s, the big stuff. Godson and Galadon, back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Powerbang. I just cannot get him to say Quattro Quaco. I don't know why. Quad Quake. Fine. Okay, so we're tied up. Good job. Obviously, Red at Omega didn't want to have to do that, but they did. And we've got plenty of attacks left. 8 left for Red at Omega, 9 left for Dark Looters. If you guys are just joining us, it is a war challenge with elite war clans, Dark Looters and Red at Omega, 2 of the very best clans in probably the world.
That's correct. These guys are really at the top of their game. I've seen how they attack. They're very consistent with their 2 stars and 3 stars. It is just really exciting to see, you know, the best of the best going at it in this event today. So I'm really excited.
Very cool. And speaking of the best, who's up next?
Oh, well, we have Dark Looters going again, and it looks like King Tim is going. Okay, and who are you attacking?
I'm hitting Zorak.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Oh man, the clan leader.
Yep, so we've got King Tim, the Town Hall 10, going up against Zorak, the 11. And this is the stuff I was excited to see. I love to see the people attacking up. You know, we probably are going to see the 9s move up and attack. Well, we definitely are going to see the 9s move up and attack at 10, probably. Definitely, probably, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, the 10 going up on 11 and consistently getting 2 stars, especially against some of these base designs, because you see so many anti-3s that you're definitely giving up the 2 by placing a lopsided Town Hall, although what we're seeing with the 10s is more of these anti-3s, and the 11s, it's like they know it's coming.
That's right.
Centered Town Hall.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So you guys, we're kicking it off now. What a weird composition. He has bowlers, balloons.
Gotta tell you, I love this. This is the variety that makes this game fantastic. This is one of the things I love about Clash of Clans, and especially where the meta is right now, especially in Clan War. You see these wide varieties of units because these players are using individual units. I mean, I kid you not, down to individual structures. They're like, I'm bringing this baby dragon because I've got to take this specific mortar out. And it's just, you see such a diversity of unit use that it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
That's right. So he popped the rage spell. That's going to help out the queen because when the Expo's locked on her like that, her health diminishes a little bit. When
she found her favorite target.
That's right. So she's doing the queen walk, and I believe King Tim is scouting the base, thinking where he's going to attack, where he can do this. and hopefully get a high percentage. There goes the rage spell again.
Oh man, just barely. He had to drop the rage and her ability there, and just barely saved her. She looked like she was almost gone.
Wow, yeah.
Clutch use. There comes a double poison, and he just. I think that he was. Oh, she's gone. She did not survive that one. That was a big confrontation.
Yeah.
Baby Dragon didn't help.
That's right. So the king is going to have to put in overtime here. And the baby dragon takes out all of the healers. Oh my gosh. That is not good. So the king is going to have to do what he can. I don't know if they're going to be able to get to the core of the base there, especially with only 7 bowlers and 1 hero.
Yeah, that baby dragon, man, that is a surprise CC sometimes. It does a great job of damaging multiple units like that splash, the rage. It is just tough. Here come the rest of the bowlers, and 30% damage so far.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's deployed the jump spell, but everyone has been taken out. Sadly,
oh, man, they just got annihilated right in the center.
There's, all they can hope for is
Eagles
a 1-star.
just landing on bare earth right there.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate on the attack, but you know what? It's not over. I'm pretty sure they're going to learn from this, because by doing that, even when you fail like that, you guys, you can learn where the traps are. You can learn where the weakness in the base is. You can learn how to capitalize on these types of base designs. So I'm sure that's what they're going to do on the next attempt.
Exactly. So good effort from King Tim. And yeah, like you said, it may not have earned a star, but it earned intel.
Exactly.
It's intel for the next attack. That's kind of a scout attack. That's kind of what we expect from this first round, the first 5 attacks from each side. Yeah. And maybe Powerbang can explain more to us about what went wrong right there.
King Tim hitting Sorak. Man, your queen, what is she doing going through this wall, buddy? You opened up that wall right there. I know you were trying to get her to go down the side. You got to get her a little bit more discipline, I think. But she's going to head off to the left. Not ideal, because we've got so much damage coming in. Ground Expo, Grand Warden, Archer Tower, Inferno. Absolutely insane amount of damage there. Ideally, he would have probably gone down the side of the base, created an open funnel. But nice try thinking on your feet, man. But against these Town Hall 11s with the difficulty that they have on these near max bases, just errors like that are punished. So unfortunate on King Tim's first attack, but I know you'll make it up for it on the second one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the score here after 2 attacks for both sides, and we can go ahead and see what the action's like to this point. So right now we've got, looks like 2 attacks in for Reddit Omega. They're at 3 stars. Same thing with King Tim just getting his done. Dark Looters is at 3 stars as well. So 27-20 on total destruction. Long way to go in this one, guys. Let's go ahead, kick it back to the main stage, and we will see what's up next.
That's right. So we are tied at 3-3 now. You know, it is very difficult for a Town Hall 10 to fight Town Hall 11s like that, especially with all of those weapons, all of those upgrades. It's just very difficult. But you know what? He did his thing. They learned the base. They know where the traps are now. So they're going to take that information and use that for the next attack.
Exactly. Gathering intel. And it's close. It's obviously close, but you can see that when you've got 3 10s in a war like this, if you don't have to use them to drop down to clean up the 9 like Dark Looters had, then you can have actually the opportunity for all the 10s to attack the 11 if you need to. And these guys, though, it's like next level strategy. I mean, I've heard some things this week that I was not familiar with, and so it's exciting to see that. Exactly. And so let's go ahead and get right back into it. Reddit Omega, you guys are up with your 3rd attack of the war. You can see they're engaged in conversation. They're trying to decide what's going on, maybe picking apart another base. Who is up next? All right, and our Gen Council. So it looks like our 9's going to see some more action. Where are you attacking?
I'm going to be hitting Black Tiger.
Black Tiger, all right. So 9v10, that is NR Gen Council. So she'll be using her 2nd attack and moving up to the top Town Hall 10.
That's
and
right.
So there's some confidence there. All these Town Hall 10s are kind of similar. You don't see, none of them are premature. None of them are missing any Town Hall 10 defenses. They're pretty well developed, pretty much maxed out heroes. But the attack is underway, and I'm pretty sure NR Gen Council is counting on grabbing 2 stars from Black Tiger.
Right. You know, I really like about NR Gen Council, she uses the Valkyries. One of the troops I think have been really nicely updated so that they are stronger now. So it's good to see that she's using these troop compositions. I know the game has been through some phases where Valkyries were overpowered and then now they're balanced, but I still like to see these guys, these girls in the gameplay here.
Yeah, you can no longer call them the Valkyries of Clash of Clans. That used to be that term, you know. They're not abused anymore. They are very effective. And this is one of the places where NR Gen Council is going to take advantage of Black Tiger setting up an anti-3. You can see that trademark anti-3, the isolated Inferno Towers, the Town Hall that is off to one side, and that's all NRGen wants is the Town Hall and 50%. Anything beyond that is just going to be bonus should we come down to a tie, and it comes down to percentage points.
That's right. So definitely the key to her attack here is getting a 2-star and learning where all the traps are, where all these base design stuff that she can get in here and hopefully use that advantage for her team.
Yep, worst case scenario, this is a scout attack. She's going to find out all that information, obviously make sure she triggers the clan castle, but the good thing about watching these attacks from such solid war clans is they're not just wasting an attack. They're not just throwing a bunch of troops just saying, oh God, I want to activate the clan castle and then I don't care what else happens. I want to see where the Teslas are. No, she's going for it.
Yeah, and exactly, you guys. Look at, we have the Valkyries going in with the heal spell. She's going for the Town Hall 10. The Inferno is locked onto all of them, but here come the clan castle troops coming out. The poison spell has been activated and the king is fighting his way to get all of these stuff out of, oh my gosh, you guys.
I saw goblins coming out of that clan castle, man.
Whoa.
And the Archer Queen has gone around. She's decided to, she's decided to do a queen walk on her own, but the problem is she has no healers to help her out.
Yeah, sadly, but you know what? She did pull off the 2-star for her
Sure
team
did.
against that Town Hall. That is super clutch for her to do that as a Town Hall 9 player. I'm really just like, whoa, blown away.
It's amazing, and if you look at it, it's kind of an illusion. It doesn't look like, if you kind of zoom in, there's no way that half of the space is gone. But what she's done is she's picked off all those buildings around the outside very precisely, knowing which ones were within range of defenses, using the Baby Dragon's Rage, and a solid 2-star attack.
Wow, definitely really strong attack. As a Town Hall 9 player went against the 10, you guys, that is super clutch. Let's go to Powerbang and see what he thinks of that attack.
In our Gen Council, coming up, hitting Black Tiger, trying to go for that 2-star. The main point isn't necessarily to get that 2-star because you're going to have to raise that percentage anyways as a Town Hall 9 coming up to hit a 10. But you got to reveal the clan castle, you got to reveal the traps, and getting above that 50% does just that. So a great attack, trimming the outside of the base, and I love the pathing here. First putting the Valkyries on the army camp and then pathing into a rage spell that's slightly extended outside the walls, easily takes out the Town Hall, pushes in, gets a little bit extra, but we've got that Baby Dragon and Witch combination in the CC. That could prove to be difficult later on, but now they know it's there and they should be well equipped to handle it. So great job getting a successful 2-star with your second Town Hall 9 attack. Nice work.
All right, thank you very much, Powerbang. And indeed, that is what we would want to see as an improvement on that percentage. Typically, we're going to see much higher percentages. I'm kind of hoping we might actually see a triple on one of these 10s.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see that, you guys. But right now, we're going to kick it off with Dark Looters. These guys are going to go in. Who is going to be the attacker here? Yeah. All right, again. Brock. So who are you attacking?
I'm attacking Mr. T.
Mr. T, oh man,
All
Mr.
right.
T. Well, I'm interested to see if he has any hog riders in his clan castle or if he's just Mr. T.
All right, so we're going to finish off the Town Hall 9 attacks, get those out of the way. Obviously, in a war like this, that Town Hall 10 are going to be the critical attacks. The 11, normally, we might not see an 11 attack the other 11, but we will in this war, so that's cool. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
And here we go.
All right, so we do have a nice composition. The Town Hall 10 is outside, but you guys remember, this is about anti-3-starring. They don't want to get 3-starred, so they put the clan castle in the center of the base to make sure that it's difficult for them to pull the clan castle troops outside. But we're starting it off with the Queen Walk. She's going to go ahead and fight all of these weapons here, hopefully exposing the Inferno Tower, because as you can see, the Inferno Tower, it's by itself, making it difficult for troops to target onto that and making it difficult for the 3-star.
Yep, that air defense, though, is shooting past the Queen and taking out the healers. That is unfortunate. Really, really wanted that Queen to go right, take out that air defense, and somehow she just completely ignored it. She's gone off to the left, and that is going to be the end of those healers if they can't get out of that range. Doesn't look good. The Golem is in there, but the Archer Queen has lost her escort. There goes the last healer.
Definitely, you guys.
Oh,
so,
man.
I mean, the archers, the healers are gone, but the Queen is still up. The Inferno Tower has locked onto her, so hopefully she can do enough damage here to get enough for the
She's going to use her ability any second here.
Oh, man, there
She's
she
got
goes.
that at least, but unfortunately, she could last the whole attack, or nearly the whole attack, with the healers still up. There she takes out the other air defense, unfortunately ignoring the first one. She's gone, and basically phase 2 now Wizards trying to clear out on the left-hand side.
That's right. So the Wizards will go ahead and take out the Town Hall 10. That will ensure the 1-star. So it's going to be down to how much percentage they can get. I don't know if they're going to clutch it for the 3-star. I know that it's going to be down to how much they can do with this attack and how far they can get with the percentage.
Yeah, the Golem tanking. And here we go with the bowlers on the outside. There's a Rage spell up there as well. The Inferno going to work right away, though. 41%. So the 2nd star is close. But again, with the Town Hall 9 going up against the 10, you're really hoping that you're going to improve on the percentage. This is kind of a scout attack, but it's also good to watch the strategy here. And a solid 2-star is on its way.
That's right. So the King is going to do a little bit of damage here, cleaning up some of the outside structures. Rage spell has been deployed on the King. He's going to go ahead and fight as hard as he can to get the percentage up as much as possible for this team to hopefully pull ahead and just clutch it for them.
Solid score right here. Solid numbers on this attack. Over 60%. You still got an Archer and both poison spells. Poison spells were never used.
That's right.
And 62%. You just have the 1 Archer remaining. I don't know if I see an exposed building, so that's it.
Yeah. Definitely. So I know that was pretty hard for them to do. You know, it comes down to percentage in this war. You have to really fight as hard as you can to get as much percentage as you can and hopefully help your teammates win this war.
It often does. And so you see that we've got 55 and 62% on the 2 Town Hall 10s by the 9s. But let's go back to Power Bang on the Pekka Cafe and talk about this attack.
Bronx going in on the Town Hall 10 there. Wouldn't it have been cool if that Queen walk had worked, you know? He lost his healers early. The Queen ended up, you know, not making it so far. You see her dead down there. But we've revealed a little Troll Tesla in the corner, so that's pretty positive. The Golems, though, were really the MVPs in this raid. They tanked for so long, allowing the Wizards in this corner. And then up top, you notice those bowlers out of the CC. Look at them inside of the Rage spell and how much damage they actually did. I thought this didn't really have a great shot at getting 50, and he came out and absolutely smoked it. Notice he held back the King until the last moment, came in from the bottom side, got that nice percentage at the very end, wrapped around the corner, finishing it up mid-60s. Nice work to Bronx. I also really like the minions at the end, headed for the Inferno Tower to reveal the air traps. Very key for his team. So nice work there on the scout. Let's go ahead and check out the war map. So we've got Reddit Omega, Dark Looters after 3 attacks apiece, both of them sitting at 5 stars. Anyone's game at this point. I can't wait to see some Town Hall 10 action next, though. I think that's coming. We'll go ahead and kick it back over and see if that's the case.
All right. So that was a really cool attack by the Bronx Town Hall 9 player going against a higher Town Hall 10 player. But you know what? I'm still hopeful for these guys to do their thing and to make a really good statement in their attack.
Absolutely. We've got the score tied after 3 attacks each, 5 stars to 5. The percentage is a little bit off because Dark Looters had what really was a scout attack on that Town Hall 10. So that's why the percentage is so widely different, even though the score is tied. And that right there may be the advantage to Dark Looters simply because they've already scouted the 11 and have that advantage of knowing what's there going into the next attack. And the next attack is going to be from Reddit Omega. Guys, who's up next? All right, Mr. T is ready to go. The Town Hall 10, where are you going?
Luca P.
Luca P, okay.
Luca P, yeah.
All right, so we'll see another Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 attack. So we've got Mr. T, who is number 3 on the Reddit Omega side, and then we've got Luca P at number 4. So a little bit less developed, but like we said, the base is all pretty well developed. We've got solid 10s in here.
I would like to see some Hog Riders into play. I mean, if you're missing T, then you got to use these Hog dudes. But you know what, you guys, they're going in right now with the attack. So let's see what composition. Okay, so we have I would say a hybrid attack. Bowlers, Golems, and Baby Dragons. Now, you guys know, I haven't seen too many people using Baby Dragons, but these dudes, they have that bonus damage, time 2's bonus damage when they're alone, so that really improves the attack because they can get a lot of percentage by themselves, even with weapons attacking them.
Yep. Knowing the range of the radius, there's the Tesla farm exposed right away. Multiple Golems moving in to tank on those Teslas, while the Archer Queen, the bowlers are down already down the right-hand side. And looks like the Baby Drags might be used for cleanup a little bit later. And that is ideal. I mean, that's something about Baby Dragons. You don't deploy them together very often. That you don't want to waste that rage capability that they have.
Exactly. And you know, I think the hardest part about this attack is getting these Inferno Towers the difficulty of targeting those things, unless you have a range character in there to target those, but the King's going to make sure that that thing is taken out, and they're inside the core of the base, you guys. So the King is raged up. They're fighting their way to get to the clan castle there and fight the Queen that's on the other side that could cause a problem for the 3-star.
With the amount of splash damage in the center of this village, 4 wizard towers all right there in the core. The Archer Queen, though, she's bunkered behind that level 11 wall, and that could be disaster. There, she's going to jump over. She's almost down, but she still is alive. Barely any health left. She survived. The 2-star is achieved. But that Archer Queen, man, she was just devastating.
Yeah.
Bunker behind that wall caused a lot of damage.
Definitely, and you know, with the Queen like that and no other range characters to get her while she's hiding behind the walls by that Inferno Tower can make it difficult for any progression to occur. But the baby dragons are on the outside. They're going to try and clean up some of this stuff and see if the percentage can get a little higher than just 60% here.
Yep. A few units left using, like we talked about, the rage. There's an Archer on the corner there.
Yeah.
She's going to safely take out that barracks. Where are we? There's the baby dragon enraged over here, all by itself, out of range. Looks like the Archer Tower should eventually get to it.
Yeah,
Maybe the Inferno. Yep, the Inferno as well. 2 Archer Towers. So that one won't last long. Couple more. 66% though. Got to push that percentage point because that's, you know, the 10 versus 10. You know, the way the game stands right now, it's tough. It's tough to get a triple in war with a Town Hall 10. Much harder than a 9. And so we wouldn't necessarily expect that to happen, especially because these guys have so little time to prepare as opposed to a regular war. Also, you guys, you know, they're not sitting on their couch or on their bed doing this attack by themselves. They're doing it in front of a studio audience, and they have to listen to us chatter about their attack constantly.
Exactly, and you know, there's a lot of pressure on these guys to get really high percentage. But I mean, even look, 70% is really good for Mr. T to do that. He has a baby dragon left over, and maybe some Warbreaker can do some damage.
There it comes. Pressure. That's Chief Pat's favorite word.
Yeah, so the
right,
baby
dragon moving in.
Or the baby dragon goes down.
71%.
Exactly. So the Archer is left over to take out this last building, and that should get him 72% for the 2-star. Definitely helping his team out, and then the Archer will go
73.
down. Oh, 73. Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Got that extra percentage point. Nicely done.
All right.
So that's a solid 2-star, but that number is improvable. I mean, that could be improved on. 73%. But let's go check in with Power Bang and see what he thinks about 73%.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pekka Cafe. Let's go look at this attack. Here's the key point in the raid. These bowlers here, they didn't head to the core. They actually wrapped around. Only 2 or 3 of them go in there. And then a free spell goes down when the Queen is already directly targeting it with no troops in the core. So the free spell a little bit wasted, although there was nothing that really made it to the backside in order to, take out that backside Inferno, since there was no healers on the Queen or anything like that. Just didn't work out, didn't have his troops go to where he wanted them. Hopefully next time, if the same entry is used, we can clean up the funneling a little bit, get those troops to the core, and then have a shot at that backside Inferno. That's why all those bowlers were in the composition. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next attack. We'll see what we have in store for the next team.
All right, so you guys, Mr. Teabag has gotten 73% on your base. What are you guys going to do, and who's attacking?
Mr. Teabag?
Luca P's going in. Okay. Who are you attacking, dude?
Well, I guess for some revenge. No, I guess I hit Cuban.
Cuban, all right. So this is going to be pretty interesting. This is a Town Hall 10 player going against another Town Hall 10 player. I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
All right. So again, watch for these percentages. You see that Mr. T, 73%, Black Tiger, 55%, that was from NR Gen Council. Those percentages are going to be key later on in this war because those 3 bases are probably going to be the pivotal percentage points here. I mean, if somebody can triple one of these, that would be fantastic. But obviously the 9s are done. The 11 most likely not going to be 3'd, and it seems like a lot of these guys prefer, if they're pushing percentages higher, to go after a 10 rather than try to push a 10 versus 11 for a higher percentage.
That's right. Now look at this composition. He has 5 rage spells and 2 poisons.
Oh
I've never seen that before, but this I'm pretty sure is going to assist in the Queen Walk. She's going to have a lot of work ahead of her because these weapons are making sure that her health goes down pretty fast. It looks really interesting.
Well, 5 rages should help the Queen Walk last a little bit longer. I would imagine that at least 2, if not 3 of those rage spells will be used on the Queen and the healers. She's going to take out the town hall. There's a wall breaker trying to get in there.
Yeah.
And as she slowly works on that town hall, just another high hit point structure. There's the second rage spell, keeping her up. Here come the wall breakers, and they are going to, there you go, 2 enclosures. Clan Castle coming out. That's probably exactly what Luca P wanted. Poison down.
Exactly, and so we have the poison spells deployed, and I believe that is to take out the Valkyries because Valkyries have lots of health points, but I know that is going to assist in her attack here, the attack here, and...
Third rage spell down. She's still raging. She took out the Expo, taking out air defenses of all kinds. These air defenses are really lopsided on this base. Now she's going to go after the Clan Castle. There, that air defense, check out on the left-hand side. The king tanked while the wizard went down, took out that air defense, and now only 1 AD left and 6 full-size dragons ready to deploy.
Yeah, so, I mean, they don't really have to go into the core of the base. They just have to go around and get the rest of these building structures. There goes the dragons and the balloons behind. The king is raised up. He's going to go and continue shopping around, taking out these building structures. He's getting hit really hard by the archer towers and the cannons, but you know what? The key is getting the Infernal Tower out of the way and these heroes so that they can get higher percentage.
Yep, no air defenses of any kind. Good, effective stage to that attack there, getting rid of every AD. Unfortunately, you still have to deal with, of course, the Teslas, the Expos, and one more Inferno Tower. That was the last rage spell, so all 5 rage spells have been used, but solid. We're passing 69% damage now.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, the dragons are doing such good damage. I'm hoping they can just hold on a little bit longer, but there's 2 left, and they may go down with 82%.
That is a good number. It doesn't look like a 3 is incoming, but 82% damage. Attack wraps up.
Wow, so very awesome attack. 82%, that is awesome. I could never do that, but you know what? We're going to throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
Luca P. I'm impressed, man. That was an awesome attack. We're actually going to dive into this one for quite a bit of time to examine exactly what he did. Check out the air defense placement in this base, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of it on that east side of the base. Wall breakers precision right into the middle. That is going to send the queen into between the 2 middle air defenses, and he's first got to take out that clan castle. So he takes on the witch, the Valkyrie, the baby dragon. That is a very difficult CC to come away from with full health, so he's got that second rage spell down to make sure that queen goes up. Look at her go. She takes out the Expos, gonna hop in between the 2 air defenses, gets both of those removed, and at this point I'm starting to get a little bit excited. The reason why, check down here, we've got this giant that comes down. 2 wizards directly target the 3rd air defense, which is unbelievable. Then the queen steps up into the core. We still have 1 more air defense on that far side to take care of. Queen's gonna pop both builder huts, and because those are the closest buildings now, she redirects her course, takes those out on the side, and then once she's done with that, it's gonna wrap around again. So much complexity in this attack. Really enjoyed it. Where it fell flat was just so much damage coming out of this backside. He sends the dragons, he sends the balloons, everything looking pretty good. Maybe could have used that extra rage spell that he had to burn on the CC. If he hadn't have had to do that, he might have had another one up here for the dragons to sweep through. Just a really nice job here. And then on the far side, if we go over to the Inferno Tower, really liked the approach with the queen here. She gets really low on health, and I thought after she took down that cannon and then also the archer tower, I thought she was going to be able to directly target the Inferno. Unfortunately, that was not the case. She pathed around the outside of the wall, ends up getting taken out. That could have made a big difference if she had gotten up there just a little bit sooner. So a lot of stuff to cover on this recap. Heck of an attack from Luca. Let's go ahead, check out the war map here. After 4 attacks from both sides, sitting at 7 stars apiece. So a lot of war left to go. We've got bases here that have been hit and do not have any success on them so far. Actually, they haven't been hit. I'm used to the old display. So, hey, what about this brand new war screen? Hopefully they can, put that in the game or something. Anyways, let's get back to the main stage. Godson and Galadon, back to you guys.
All right, so you guys, that was an epic attack. Dragons going in, so really awesome. I haven't seen too many dragons like that, so that is our first dragon attack, and I really liked it. What'd you think?
Fantastic. I love the breakdown from Powerbang. Spent a lot of time going over that. That's the thing about these attacks. They're so intricate. The intricacies, the word that Powerbang used, so accurate. Not only of the attacks, but the bases that are being designed here. I know there's people at home that are taking screenshots right now that want to see that, they want to use this stuff because these bases are extremely well thought out. These are bases that these guys have been studying. In fact, I know a lot of them didn't want the public to find out about these bases because they're that good.
Yeah.
Well, now they have.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be using these base designs and these compositions in their attack. I'm really excited to see who's going to be next and what we're going to do here.
All right, it's Red at Omega. Time to use your 5th attack. You can hear both clans are just chattering right now. Just all sorts of study of replays, talking about what's happened so far. Who's up for Red at Omega? All right, Cuban going at it again. And where are you headed this time?
Itsu.
Itsu. All right, so we're going after the 11. Okay. So we're going to see the attempt from Red at Omega's Town Hall 10 to go up and hit the 11 of Itsu. And we saw this earlier from Dark Looters. They hit Sorak, didn't grab any stars. So I'm excited to see if they could pull a 2-star right here.
Yeah, exactly. And after some of the updates, the 11s have been picking on the 10s. So it's good to see how this Town Hall 10 is going to fight this Town Hall 11. I'm really excited to see. But you guys, we're going in live right now. So we have Cuban going against Itsu. He's going to start it off for us with the Queen Walk. She's going to go shopping and take out all of these building structures on the outside. The Rage Spell has been deployed because she's about to die. But you guys, she's fighting really hard to do something here.
She came really close to going down right at the beginning of this tech. She still looks like she's gone. Oh man, that was brutal. That was really, really an early end to a Queen Walk. And that's going to be tough. That's going to change the rest of this attack, obviously. Cubans hope for a 2-star, maybe dashed right there, but the Queen going down, and the healers are just going to get annihilated. They're never going to get the chance to do much as they path by. You can see the Tesla working on them. They are going to get there, but definitely not the goal that you want for your healers. We're looking at Itsu's base. It's a Town Hall 11. You can see, obviously, not a traditional lopsided Town Hall anti-3.
No, not at all. And you know what? These bowlers are going to have to stick together if they're going to do this because there's a mountain for them to climb. And so I'm really excited to see how much percentage he can do if he can even get to the middle of the base and take out the Town Hall. But the poison spell's been deployed. Their bowlers are going to have to throw rocks at that Queen, stop her from taking him out. But the Clan Castle does their thing and takes out the bowlers. Wow.
Melted. Baby Dragon level 40 Archer Queen just annihilated those bowlers. They never even got to see the front door to the Town Hall. 46%. So at this point, you still have the Clan Castle Baby Dragon up. You've got the Skeleton Trap floating around as well. So Cuban is going to do his best just to try to grab the star for damage. But I'm guessing that that's not going to be enough, that you're going to absolutely have to 2-star this base. And that is 49. The end of the attack at 49%.
Wow. So close, you guys. All right. So 49%, it's not the end of the war. There's still stuff they can learn from this attack. And of course, it's a Town Hall 10 going against an 11. So, you really can't expect too much from that. It is a disadvantage. But you guys, we're going to see what Powerbang thinks about that.
So I definitely want to watch this replay again because I opened up my raid to watch this thing live, and that Queen, she dead. Look at that. Already taking a whole ton of damage, and just that additional couple of point defenses there ends up taking her out way prematurely. And after only a couple buildings, that walk is over with. So at this point, we're just in salvage mode, going to send in the wall breakers, try to open that up, get the bowlers in. Unfortunately, they circle. The attack was more or less dead in the water from that point, but hopefully we can rebound. We got some, CC revealed, and just got to do a better job on the walk, managing that health on the Queen. So nice try. Let's see what's up next.
All right, thank you, Powerbang. And it's funny because the war map looks pretty similar on both sides now. Both teams have had a shot at the 11, and you just really at this point have to write it off as a scout attack. Neither one has achieved a star. We're tied 7-7, and it looks like Dark Looters has their opportunity to take the lead.
That's right, you guys. So we're going to start it off with Dark Looters, and we're going to see what these guys are going to do here. Who's going first?
I will go now.
All right. So Itsu is going to go?
Yeah.
And he's going to be attacking who?
Against Red Cloud.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to see what they're going to do.
So Itsu dropping down. We're going to see Itsu, the 11, going against a 10. And, I was talking to these guys this week about the dropping down, the moving up things. And, obviously, if you look at the balance of the game where it stands, right now, if a 10 attacks a 9, it's probably I think about 80% that it's going to be a 3-star. But 11 dropping down on a 10 is definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
You've got those Inferno towers.
Exactly, and I think I'm excited to see what composition he's going to use, how he's going to pull off the attack here. I think a lot of people will still learn from their attacks and see what they're going to do, but we're going to go inside, you guys, and the raid has been started, so it looks like there's going to be 16 bowlers, 2 giants, and a few witches. Wow.
I like this combination. I like the bowlers and the witches. We saw this in practice. It is a very cool effect when you've got the witches and the skeletons in there helping to protect those bowlers. And obviously, it's really going to focus and try to grab this 3-star. This is a critical attack in this war right here.
That's right. So it looks like there's going to be troops spread out everywhere this guy is going. He's going to do a wave attack. He's going to just throw everything out there and force his win and hopefully get a high percentage here because here comes the clan castle and all these troops are coming out, but the poisons have been deployed. Even goblins are coming out. What the heck is that?
It looks a little bit like a spam style attack, but if you watch closely, you can see that there are bowlers and witches on both outside ranges of the base, on the far left and on the far right. As we zoom in and watch the core get annihilated, it's going to be those units on the outside that are just as critical as the heroes in on the center. They've got to take out those surrounding structures if Itsu wants to grab the 3-star.
That's right, and you guys know with this composition, the witches definitely are a key part of this attack because the skeleton troops are the ones that are going to be distracting the weapons, and the bowlers from behind and the witches from behind doing their damage, throwing rocks and throwing projectiles to get these ranged weapons and hopefully get a high percentage.
Throwing like rotten fruit or sticks or bottles.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll throw whatever they can find. 82, 83% damage. The units on the outside are pretty much done, but the cleanup balloons are on their way. No healers for the Queen or the Warden, but it looks like we could be okay.
Yeah, oh my gosh. There's a husband and wife left over. These guys are forcing their way to the last wizard tower and the archer tower. Can they fight back? It doesn't look like it. You guys, I'm thinking this is going to be a clutch 3-star.
I don't know what's going on in your village that the Archer Queen's married to the Grand Warden.
Yeah,
the king is gone. Sometimes I wonder about that, but
yeah.
Barbarian King is gone. 91% damage, plenty of time left. Archer Queen with plenty of health, and yes, no defensive structures remaining. So we're going to see it. The first 3-star attack on a Town Hall 10 is just about to wrap up.
Oh, yeah, definitely with these heroes sticking together like that. It looks like there's only a few buildings left over, 99%. It's going to be a race who can get to the last builder hut here. But I think the Queen is going to be MVP of this attack, you guys.
Here comes the one shot.
Super clutch.
There it
attack.
is. 3 stars for Itsu.
All right.
Wow. And like we said, that's not a gimme. That is not a gimme attack. I was talking to these guys earlier, and I think I heard on a base like this, maybe a 60% success rate was about the average for that.
Right.
But that's a critical 3-star for Dark Looters.
Right, and they needed that. So that is our third, I believe, 3-star of the war here. We're going to throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
All I got to say about that one is Itsu! Awesome work, dude. Absolutely loving the 3-star, man. Getting that done. Got a little close at the end, but hey, I like it. Now, guys, a lot of you were wondering, bowlers and witches, what's that? Well, honestly, this is a base that's set up to defend against a Laloon-style attack. Notice the air defenses around the outside portion of the base. Look at the core. You've got the sweepers in there. You've got splash damage with the wizard towers. You've got a whole bunch of defense in there that's outside of the range of where your lava hounds would tank. So those bowlers and witches getting into the core, clutch Grand Warden ability protects everything and helps it push all the way to the backside Inferno. Absolutely wonderful. You notice the top side, you've got the witches tanking for the bowlers. They're able to kind of clean everything out. Ran out of steam a little bit down here. No bowlers really left to do the damage for the witches as they get taken out by the archer tower. But just a wonderful attack here. I mean, you knew right then and there that this is done. You see the Queen at full health with an ability, a couple nice backside balloons to snipe those last few defenses. Awesome work to Itsu. Hey, they're on the board. Dark Looters picking up the war's first 3-star. Let's get back to, we check the score? Yeah, let's check the score. Here it is, 5 attacks apiece, Dark Looters, 10 stars. So they have already averaged now 2 per base, and we're only halfway through. So they've got nowhere to go but up. Reddit Omega, on the other hand, sitting at 7 stars, they've got some work to do to get back into this one. But with 5 attacks remaining, it's anyone's game still. Let's go ahead and kick it back to Godson and Galadon and see what we've got next up.
Yeah. So that was a really awesome 3-star. I'm excited to see 3 stars. Whenever I see that, I'm like, wow, I can learn from that attack, and you guys can too, using these compositions, using what they're doing in these attacks. So I'm really excited to see where they go from here.
But did I hear Powerbang say, it's so awesome? I got to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so here it is. Total score check. Dark Looters, 10 stars after 5 attacks. Reddit Omega, only 7 stars after 5 attacks. But it's closer than it might seem. I mean, it's a 3-star advantage, but obviously with 5 attacks remaining on each side and only a total of 5 bases, we're going to see that score close in. And it could be that 11 versus 10 3-star that makes a big difference later on in this war.
That's right, you guys. I'm just excited to see how Reddit Omega is going to respond to this. Dark Looters definitely pushing their weight here, forcing them to rethink their strategy and hopefully do something as a counterattack in this next raid.
All right, so our 11th attack, and it does sort of happen to be my home clan. I'm in Reddit Omega right now. So guys, what are we doing next? Who's up?
We are. I think it's halftime, right?
I'm sorry?
It's halftime, isn't it?
Halftime?
I think we're going right into the 11th attack.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be me then.
All right, okay, so Red Cloud. Sorry to put the pressure on you guys. No pressure, no pressure at all. Okay, and Red Cloud, where are you headed?
I'm going to be hitting King Tim.
All right, so Red Cloud versus King Tim. We're going to see another 10 versus 10 action. King Tim being the only untouched base left on Dark Looters.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Scout attack or not, you're definitely hoping for a high damage 2-star right here, right off the bat, especially because they are a bit of a disadvantage. You can see that Dark Looters has had the opportunity to hit all 5 bases so far, and this is going to be critical for Red Cloud to grab at least 2 stars right here.
Yeah, I agree. And, I think if anyone can do it, it's Red Cloud. I know this guy is a really good attacker. He's consistent in his attacks. He's very good at what he does. So I'm thinking this is going to be interesting. And we're going in, you guys. We're going live. Okay, so we have
the anti-3.
Dang, nice. Very interesting composition that he's using for this attack.
So this will be the 10th base we've seen. So the last base that nobody had a chance to look at, starting out with a queen on the outside. She's going to stall for a bit, takes out that Barbarian King that was placed pretty close to the edge. She doesn't need a healer or anything, she just needed the tank. The Golem was in there to distract that King while she took him out.
That's right. So it looks like the Queen is still protected by the Golem. The bowlers are going to be on the outside throwing damage, and I believe this is so that they can funnel into that Town Hall 10 there. You want to make sure when you're doing these kinds of attacks, your troops don't go around and go where they're not supposed to go. You want to funnel these heroes inside so that they can get to the core, and there goes the jump spell,
and it's
ensuring
working.
that they can
Beautiful
get in.
jump spell. You're right. Core is wide open. That was exactly what was trying to happen there. The Clan Castle comes out. Poison spell goes down. Tesla pops. Working on their way in towards the core. You can see you're going to have some back-end Laloon, at least 1 Lava Hound, not sure what's in the CC, and 15 balloons lying in wait for once this core gets cleared out.
That's right. So the Queen is going to go ahead and take out the Infernal Tower. That is really required for you to get high percentage damage there. But the Queen took out the Town Hall. She has a little bit of health left over. The Archer Tower will take her down, and there's one bowler left over throwing unlimited rocks against these structures here.
All right, here we go. So there was a second Lava Hound in the Clan Castle, and there are 2 air defenses still up. The bowler over here on the left just barely missed finishing off that last air defense. That was a bit unfortunate, but once that first Lava Hound gets over there, here it goes, on its way, trying to get there. Looks like, oh my, it just went down instantaneously. Did you see the air bomb, the air mine together?
Crazy.
Took the Hound down, and every single pup went at the exact same time.
So
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before. That was amazing.
See a replay on that. That is so crazy. I've never seen that before. So it looks like the little balloon dudes are going to chop these, or actually they're going to pop those weather balloons down, and that is going to be the end of the attack with only one
Second
archer
star,
left.
but man, that Hound going down to the Seeking Air Mines and Air Bomb together, that was insane. You could just see that puff of dust where all the pups expired before they ever even had a chance to expand. I can't wait to see that again. And not a lot left right here. In fact, where's the unit? There it is.
On this
the
side.
lowly archer.
Yeah, she has a lot of work to do, but only 27 seconds left over. I don't think she'll get more than another percentage here. That'll be 54% 2-star. So very unfortunate that happened with the Lava Hound, that all of the pups blew up and, really messed up the percentage of the attack here.
Yeah, that's tough because you're going 10 versus 10. You're hoping to be at least in the 70s, if not the 80% range on an attack like this to be competitive. So this is going to be a base that's going to have to be cleaned up at only 54% as time runs out.
All right. So very interesting. I want to see what happened with that Lava Hound. Let's throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that.
What's up, guys? It's Powerbang. I'm back in the Pekka Cafe, and they had to put a cake right next to me, right? So I'm sitting back here smelling this good cake, but there's an attack going on. So let's get into it. Check out this push here from the kill squad. Heroes come in, Rage Spell is down, and would you look at that? Frozen Inferno, but check out the bowlers. They're going to step up. The Witch from the Clan Castle with those ground skeletons is attracting the rocks. They never get over to that side to take out that Inferno Tower, and that is going to eventually do a lot of damage to that kill squad. Queen will eventually come over, pick that up. Check out the rocks here. Look at this. Bouncing off the cannon, just a sliver left on that air defense. Unfortunately, doesn't get it done, but check this out. Queen ability absolutely clutch, taking out the cannon. Does get the air defense last second before she dies, so this is actually looking pretty good because he can have a Lava Hound pop on top of one of the air defenses, and it will explode from that damage. So he comes in from this side. Unfortunately, kind of one of the first things that we learn as an air attacker, we got to hit the first defense in the ring. Unfortunately, that Tesla was a surprise, so it popped up. He ends up going around it, and it unfortunately ruins that first layer of balloons, leaving a strip in the core. Look at that Lava Hound. Blows up with all the air traps, and because those air bombs were following the Seeking Air Mines, it takes care of all the pups immediately. Is no legend of the last Lava Pup in this raid. All of them going down eventually. He does get the loons in there to the Inferno. Not enough damage. Great try to Red Cloud. Honestly, this was a lot closer to a 3-star than most people realize. Unfortunately, has to settle for the low percentage 2-star. They'll see if they can improve that here in the near future. Let's go ahead, kick it back, and see what the Dark Looters have in store for us.
All right, thank you so much, Powerbang. It is true, such a story of almosts. You just get those air defenses down and maybe the whole raid ends up differently. The Lava Hound leaves the pups on the field and it could be much, much closer to a 3-star.
Yeah, very unfortunate what happened, but I think there's still, anything can happen in this war. We're only 10 and 9. 5 attacks have been done from Dark Looters and 6 attacks from Reddit Omega, so still anyone's game.
Yep. And I believe Dark Looters are up next.
That's right.
Dark Looters.
Who
is going to be on the offense?
I'm gonna attack Cuban.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna attack Cuban.
All right, okay. So we've got Black Tiger going after Cuban.
Black Tiger versus Cuban, all right.
Okay, so a couple of Town Hall 10s. Once again, if we take a look at the map, we can see that Cuban was 2-starred earlier for 82%. So if you're taking a look at what's going on here, you've got some plans, and maybe Black Tiger has the confidence that he can increase that percentage. Maybe he feels like he could triple right here.
That's right. So we're going in with the attack here. Black Tiger, it looks like he's going to do a queen walk. I think this was another attempt. They tried this again, but I can see they have 5 rage spells, and that's going to really assist in the queen walk here. Hopefully, they can keep her raised up and healed up all the way through this attack.
Yeah, I really actually liked how you see the repeats of similar attack strategies like this because you've learned so much from the first attack. So they're going to try a very similar strategy on the second attack and just learn maybe what little mistakes were made, like Powerbang was talking about. All it takes is one small mistake and the raid ends completely differently.
That's right. So the queen is doing her thing. I mean, she's got the healers away from the air defenses there. If she could take those out, that's going to really help out the attack because the healers do not like air defenses. And here comes the Clan Castle troops. Baby Dragon is going in, and as well as Witches. That's going to distract her pretty well.
Yep, you've got 2 of the 4 air defenses down so far. So, I mean, we saw this attack not too long ago, so they're hoping for a different outcome here. They're hoping to learn from what went wrong there. So the Archer Queen is going to move in. She's going to take down some other major defenses over here. You've got 3 rage spells left and almost a fully healed Queen right now. Looking good, although she is using a lot of time right now, down to 1:45. And here comes the dragon and the balloon portion of this attack down the left-hand side.
So the enemy of this attack is going to be the time limit here, because there's only 1:30 left. Definitely, this takes up time when you're using the Queen Walk, because you have so much going on, and the Queen has to do so much work. But you guys, the rage spells have been deployed, and the dragons are going in. It looks like this is going to be a push for a higher percentage than just what they did last time.
A little better spread this time than last. You see the dragons kind of spread out. There goes the last final rage spell going down. You got 1 dragon in the center. Queen is still at full health. She is doing fine over there with her healing crew. And she looks like she should get to that Inferno Tower before the dragons do.
That's right. So she rages up, and she uses her ability on the Inferno Tower. You guys, I'm definitely seeing a potential 3-star. That is so awesome.
Come on. Oh, I would love nothing more. That was fantastic. The Queen's at full health once again. She's on the outside on cleanup duty now. There's still 3 dragons up. You can hear Dark Looters starting to celebrate.
Definitely.
This looks like a 3-star, you guys. This is going to be huge. The Queen still at full health. Nothing to stop this raid. I can hear them over there. They can barely contain themselves on the couch. And we have not seen a 3-star on a 10 all week. And here it comes, you guys. Final buildings going down, and 3 stars. For Black Tiger, Dark Looters. Wow.
Awesome.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh. Wow. I know Dark Looters are definitely happy with that attack. A 3-star, incredible. And it was the same attack, just done and executed properly. I can't believe it. Let's throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
Black Tiger getting the 3-star. I am hyped, guys. That was an unbelievable adjustment. Check out the wall breakers here, the absolute key to this raid. Dropped several in. I believe he dropped 3 or 4 into that first section. They had the rage spell, opened up 2 compartments. They're able to get in, take out 1, 2, 3 air defenses eventually, and watch the way the CC is pulled. The 1 wall breaker gets in, takes out the wizard. He doesn't have to worry about that incoming damage. Instead of the wizards that had to come and take out this air defense last attack, he now comes at it from a better angle. These healers stay safe the entire time, guaranteeing that that Queen is not going to get taken out. The baby dragon is now the lead troop coming out of the clan castle, way in front of the witch. She's not rich, she's a witch. So she gets taken down, and the Queen's gonna continue walking. Check out, like 6 more wall breakers come out, open up 2 more sections of wall, and all that's doing is making it so this Queen, once she can take out this air defense, she's going to wrap back around, get the 4th one, and that's going to be able to kick off his attack. Now, absolutely incredible work with the Queen, and I love the adjustment. Instead of hitting this center wall piece with his wall breakers, he comes over just 1 compartment and really protects those healers the whole time. Dragons in from the south. They're going to come at a great angle. Rage spells down. Remember, we saved that rage spell from the initial attack, having to drop 2 on the clan castle kill. We said if we saved that rage spell and used it for the dragons, you might see a much different raid. And sure enough, drops 3 rage spells here. The dragons quickly push through the highest concentrated defense in the base. It all falls relatively quickly. The Queen's going to continue to roll up the side, and the fact that he opened this compartment with those extra wall breakers, Queen's going to push right through to the Inferno Tower, to the Tesla. All of the remaining threats in this base are going to go down. She uses that ability. Brilliant stuff here from Black Tiger, man. Absolutely wonderful adjustment after the initial fail on this base, guys. So this is what I'm talking about when the slightest adjustments on what looks like, you know, a failed plan or a doomed plan, just making that little change can change that and get that 3-star. And this is not a, you know, low weight base, guys. These are like 88, 89K bases for those of you familiar with base weight out there. Impressive stuff from Black Tiger, and that puts Dark Looters in an extremely advantageous position. The pressure is now on Reddit Omega to make even. Let's go ahead and check out the score. 11-9, 6 attacks for each clan at this point. 79.4% destruction for the Dark Looters to 66, so they've got a significant lead at this point. But that Town Hall 10 triple, as well as the you know, the other stuff that's going on, they're looking really good right now. So let's kick it back to Godson and Galadon, see what's in store for us next. Awesome work again to the Dark Looters.
Thank you so much, Powerbang, and definitely that was just fantastic to see. Definitely the attack of the war so far, and just so much happened in that. It was like poetry. To watch an attack like that, so well executed, so many things go right. I just get excited. I don't know if it's that or if it's the energy drink or something making me feel like I need to talk faster as the excitement starts to build up. We're getting close to the end of the war. It's so tight right now, 11-9, Dark Looters ahead, and definitely Red and Omega feeling it right now. They're going to be up attacking next, but down by 2 stars, 4 attacks left for each side, and we're going to see absolutely some attacks on the Town Hall 11s during these last 8 attacks of the war.
That's right. So I think you guys, it's still anyone's game. We're going to do really interesting stuff here. I know that Red and Omega has some clutch stuff that they're going to pull out. So let's go ahead and see what these guys can do. Who's going to be attacking?
Attack number 13. All right, it's coming from Sorak, the Town Hall 11. And where are you going, Sorak?
Hitting Black Tiger.
You are going after Black Tiger?
Yep.
Okay. So Sorak, the Town Hall 11, is going to be going after the Town Hall 10. And this is Sorak's first attack. And Black Tiger, as you can see, was hit for 55% by the Town Hall 9 in our Gen Council earlier.
Right.
So we're pretty much, like we talked about earlier, counting that as a scout attack. Her job was accomplished. She got in there, discovered all the traps, the Teslas, what's in the CC, and now it's on Sorak's shoulders to grab the 3.
That's right. So we have a really interesting attack here. It looks like we're going in with bowlers and balloons and golems, you guys. So definitely something I'm going to try when I get home and see how good this is myself. I know this is really an unorthodox attack here, but definitely something that is used in high-level gameplay.
5 different types of spells: poison, haste, jump, rage, heal. You've got a little bit of everything in here. And again, Sorak starting out knowing the range of the defenses, using the baby dragon, using the archers, the minions, picking off these outside structures, just preparing to get in there and grab that 3 stars. So you can see the bowlers are out here working on the edges, and they've got a golem that's going to help tank, or maybe not, as the bowlers get a little bit closer. Here comes another golem. Wall breakers working their way in, and we're going to get that enclosure open. Funneling has been successful, so everybody should go right in that opening.
Yeah, now did you see how the bowlers and the golems actually distracted the weapons for the wall breakers to get in there and open up that compartment? It looks like they're going in. The dragons, or the baby dragons, coming out with tons of clan council troops to stop their attack. So much is going on, you guys. They're in the core of the base, and hopefully Sorak could do a lot of damage here to help his team out and get ahead.
Great timing from the Grand Warden's ability right there, that Eternal Tome, making sure that those units were protected while dealing with that huge CC. Looks like there was a witch in there, baby dragon, goblins, the Inferno Tower was raining down on the troops as well, so great timing right there. 44%, Town Hall is a memory. Archer Queen seeing some damage down below 50%. And here comes the back end. Here's the Lava Hound going after one of the last 2 remaining air defenses, and hastened balloons going after the other one.
Right, so we do have a little bit of an uphill battle here because the Inferno Tower on the bottom is still active, and the skeleton dudes are taking out the balloons, and they will not be able to do too much damage to help the percentage go up higher. We're at 62% 2-star. You guys, there's still the Grand Warden left over and the King. They're fighting their way to get through the wall and do something. Oh, sorry, that's the enemy King.
And every unit has been deployed, unfortunately. That is the defending King.
Yeah.
And the Warden's going to work on him, but that Expo is just going to grind the Warden down into nothingness. And look at all these buildings out here, all these free shot buildings that are not protected by anything.
Yep.
But unfortunately, Sorak really was hoping for the 3 right here. And even the percentage is not going to be what they were hoping for Red and Omega. 63% right now. We're going to see a few more buildings fall during the last 30 seconds, but maybe not a lot. Just got an archer working by herself, and she's probably not going to get through much more than 1 more structure. These high hit point storages are just going to stall her through the end.
That's right. So the archer has a lot of work ahead of her. I don't think she'll be able to get enough, especially with only 10 seconds. But you guys, I do see a really good attack. That was 64% 2-star. Really cool from Sorak.
All right. So a good effort from Sorak, a complicated attack. I mean, there's so much to these attacks. You've got, Lava Hounds and Golems, Wall Breakers, all sorts of different units being used in different stages like that. Definitely something for Powerbang to break down for us.
That's right.
Ah, crap. It's you guys again. Let me leave that there. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Anyway, Sorak going in from Reddit Omega. Had a good job getting the golems to the Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, everything kind of just ignored that Inferno, went down south, and then started beating on this wall junction. Max out wall is not very forgiving. Those bowlers are ultimately just going to die, so not a lot of value for the kill squad here. Unfortunately, it's just his Queen and Grand Warden flying solo, trying to push deep up in that base to get to that air defense. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Good haste spells, though, to get those balloons in time. But we still have this Inferno down here. We got the air sweeper working against him. It just was not meant to be. Sorak coming up a little bit short. Good try, man. I like the attack. Things just didn't go right on that entry. So good try to Reddit Omega. Let's go ahead and kick it back to the Dark Looters and see if once again they can put a little bit more pressure on Omega.
Yeah, that's right. So the Dark Looters are sitting pretty. They're ahead 11 stars to 9. So the Reddit Omega, they're going to have to do something to catch up. You know, they're down a little bit, but I think Dark Looters still have the advantage here. And hopefully, you know, if they're going to take it, we'll see what they could do. So who's going to be attacking here?
Me.
Luca P.
Can I have 1 second, please?
Okay, so they're still strategizing here. Definitely. You don't want to rush. You want to, you know, do your best and hopefully come up with a strategy and see if they can do something with
Looks
that.
like he's still training an army right now. So they're discussing with each other maybe how the previous attacks went, what type of army composition they want to use. And like we talked about earlier, I mean, these guys plan every single unit. I mean, you don't see spam, you don't see mass this, mass that. These guys are applying individual units to accomplish individual tasks, like Powerbang was talking about earlier with the wall breaker that went after that wizard and things like that. It's just amazing to see the nuances. And Luca P's ready. All right, who are you attacking?
I'm going for Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Mr.
All
T.
right.
This is going to be interesting because these are 2 Town Hall 10 players going at it. So I'm excited to see how these Town Hall 10 players are going to attack and what we're going to see here.
Well, if you look at the map right now, Mr. T is the only 10 left on Reddit Omega side that hasn't been 3-starred. 62% damage. So obviously anything that they're shooting for right now is either a 3 or anything above 62% to just put them out further in the lead should Reddit Omega be able to close that star lead.
That's right. And I've actually sat down and talked with Luca P. He's he strategizes his attack. He's very consistent with his 2s and 3 stars. So he's going to kick it off for us. Wow, tons of dragons. It looks like it's going to be an air attack here and possibly a queen walk.
Yeah, so another queen walk with dragons. And we kind of take a look at where the air defenses are right away. And this isn't going to be easy. The dragons are going to have to face at least 1 or 2 of those air defenses. The queen, obviously, Luca wants the queen to go off to the left. And that lone Valkyrie dropped was used to make sure that the queen headed clockwise and goes out to the left instead of the right.
That's right. So, I mean, the Inferno Tower has been frozen, but that is so that the wall breakers can get in and do some damage on the wall. So the Inferno Tower is now exposed, helping the queen get there and take out that defensive weapon. This is going to be interesting how far she can go, especially with these expos locked onto her there. But the poison spell has been deployed. Here comes the Clan Castle troops.
This is going to be tough. The Archer Queen and the CC and 2 expos. She's got the rage on the healers, and it looks like she's going to survive.
Whoa, 2 mega bombs coming off, or giant bombs, sorry. And the queen is going to go and take out the king here. A lot of damage that she's taking, but she's getting healed up. She uses her ability to take out the king, and you guys, this is looking interesting.
She's doing a fantastic job. There it is. Okay, she got to that next air defense, and that's exactly what Luca wanted. You notice that he waited to drop the dragons until that far left air defense went down. These dragons only have 1 rage spell to help them out, and he's lost his queen. The healers could not keep up.
Yeah, but she did so much damage by herself. That queen walk is really effective.
That was devastating.
I know this is going to help support his attack with these dragons here, especially with these dragons doing so much damage.
Yep. Here comes the Lava Hound out of the CC, going for that air defense at the top. Going to help keep those dragons alive longer. And you'll notice Luca still has a rage spell in his pocket. King going around on the outside with his ability. The Lava Hound pops. That's what you want to see. Airbound skeleton traps all over the place. That Inferno Tower is going to cause problems, though.
That's right. So he did deploy the rage spell, so the dragons are in the core. They're going to have to fight really hard because the air defense are targeted to them, and the Inferno Tower is just burning them up to death. You guys, this is going to be really hard for him.
Yeah, finally the dragons get around to that Inferno Tower. You got, it looks like about 3 of them left. The rage spell was exactly purposely saved so that that Inferno would go down more quickly. It is an improvement. We're at 73% right now, but every unit has been deployed, and again, we're down to the last Archer as she is at the top of the screen working on that elixir collector, and 73.45% for this attack. Certainly an improvement and a solidly done attack. The Dragons just couldn't quite get the job done. The Tesla farm over here is still alive and well as also.
That's right. So, you know, I could see just by looking at this attack, so much calculation and execution for him to do this. I know probably if he had another attempt, he could get higher, but you guys, that is 74% 2-star.
All right. So Luca P doesn't grab an additional star, but grabs about another, I think it was about 12% over the previous score. So that puts their total damage even higher, over 81%. But let's talk to Powerbang and the Pekka Cafe for more about the details of this attack.
Really, really like this attack. Some very technical work being done by Luca P. Really like the Queen Walk over here. Look at the wall breaker location. Uses the Rage spell to open up this junction right there. That's going to get that Queen into the Inferno Tower. Nice freeze spell is going to freeze it up just for long enough to go ahead and have her take that out. But she's going to go in, have to force the ability as she rounds the corner. Double poison already on the ground. I really like that aspect. Rage spell down. We're going to have to go ahead and take out the Queen. Here comes the CC. Valkyrie and the Baby Dragon able to put forth a lot of pressure. One thing that I really liked is he picked off the Inferno Tower 2 air defenses when they are on the outside of the base. That's not always easy to do. So very nice job on that. The healer's getting tagged now once the King came over to distract. But after that, we've got the other Dragons coming in down from the bottom left. What I thought was going to happen here when he dropped his King over here to do some tanking, the Clan Castle I thought for sure was going to be bowlers, and the bowlers coming down to take out the air defense. I was surprised to see a Lava Hound. Not that that's a bad choice. It was just something that I didn't think of myself. Very nice job, though, as he comes in, is able to get that Town Hall kind of taken out. But unfortunately, the Dragons just didn't have enough. Only 1 Rage spell left, and it's just not going to be enough to take out more than half of the base. But very, very nice try to Luca P. The King's going to use that ability. Press on. Again, the Lava Hound does go ahead and tank the whole time, but it is lost and no further damage is done. But the Dragons try to make their way through. Just not enough firepower, but very nice try to Luca P. They're still trying to clean that very last Town Hall 10, and then they'll go for that 2-star as well on the Town Hall 11. So good stuff so far from the Dark Looters. Let's go ahead and take a look at the war map, and we'll look at the scoreboard. Again, nothing has really changed for the Looters, improving maybe a little bit on the destruction. 81.8%, 11 stars for them, down to 68% for Omega. They're at 9 stars, 7 attacks apiece, 3 to go for each clan. I'm excited to see how this one wraps up. Reddit Omega's got a little bit of a hill to climb, though. Let's go ahead and get back to the main studio so we can see exactly how this finishes.
That's right. So a really awesome attack from Luca P. I know this guy is very good at what he does. Consistent 2-star and 3-star player. You guys, I don't know how this war is going to turn out. There's still a chance with 3 attacks left from both clans. You guys, this is really interesting.
Yep, and Reddit Omega is up next. They now have not starred the Town Hall 11 on Dark Looter's side, so I would expect that that's coming, and that will tie up the score if they can grab that 2-star. So let's see who's up next for Reddit Omega. All right, Mr. T. And where are you headed?
King Tim.
Okay, so we're not touching the 11 yet. Mr. T is going to go after King Tim, the number 3 Town Hall 10 on the other side, that was only hit for 54% in the previous attempt. So obviously, we're shooting for increased percentage and or the 3rd star.
That's right. So I know Mr. T is a very consistent player as well. You guys, these are some of the best clans in the world going at it. I'm excited to see what his composition will be and what he's going to use. We're going in and we're going to see how he's going to face off with this Town Hall 10 defense here.
Yep, and remember, it's easy to Monday morning quarterback these attacks. You got to remember, these guys are under the studio lights in front of a big audience, and most people have never done this before. You know, all these 10 members of these clans have never been out to an event like this before, and I've been forced to do this once at the Tokyo Game Show. It's not easy. to suddenly be thrown in front of thousands of watching eyes, watching your every move and every troop deployment.
That's right, but you know what? We're starting it off. We have the Queen Walk activated, so the key to this attack is somehow getting rid of the air defenses here, and if possible, getting to the Inferno Tower there, because it's going to do so much damage, but definitely keeping these healers alive for her to do enough damage and help out the other attackers.
You have 13 baby dragons in this army.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to see this. So many different armies being used. The Queen really in danger going down right here. She's going to need either the ability. There it is. Okay, she's got the rage spell, raging the Queen and the healers. She's going to try to get. She's on a wall though.
She was stuck
the
on the
wall
wall.
breakers enraged. Help her out. She gets in. She's got to take these cannons out of the way. There, she's going to catch up on damage. Goblins coming out of the clan castle, and another rage spell down. Now the CC is going to fully deploy as she's working her way in, and now she's going to be healthy. There's the poison spell.
That's right. So, I mean, it looks like it's a pretty solid attack. Now, the only problem is they're going to have to push a little harder because there's only a minute, 30 seconds left. And I know the Queen walking can kind of be distracting where you're trying to, you know, watch that and watch the timer as well. So.
King on the opposite side, still 3 air defenses up in both Inferno Towers. King is obviously, you can see where he's going, straight after that air defense, gets it right before the Archer Queen. The defending Archer Queen annihilated him. He got his job done though. That was really what Mr. T wanted. Get that air defense out of the way. You've got to try to help these baby dragons out because they're coming from the top. Going to have to deal with that Inferno Tower. And at least you did get the King get his job done. 2 air defenses at the bottom of the screen, though.
That's right. So the Queen actually almost went down, but the ability was popped, and there goes the rage spell. She's still, you know, doing work here. She's almost to the core of the base, taking out tons of weapons. The X-bows, the Town Hall, the Clan Castle. The Queen is definitely the MVP right now, and the baby dragons are deployed on the outside, trying to clean up and do a lot of damage to get as much percent as they can.
And check out the Lava Hound was tanking for those baby dragons on the outside. The pups just about immediately disappeared, but you're right, the Queen doing an amazing job on the inside. We are going to see an improvement in percentage of damage, 66%. Archer Queen still at full health. Now she's going to have to deal with the defending Archer Queen, and that quickly put her out of commission. Wow, she went down fast.
Yeah, it was Queen versus Queen, but you know what? The attacker was able to do enough damage for the team there. 1 baby dragon left over, getting that purple Kool-Aid, doing as much as you can.
Get installed on that elixir storage, though.
Definitely, and that is the attack, you guys.
All right. 71%, 2-star. So Mr. T improving on what we saw done earlier by about 20%. So that's good. Those are the numbers they want to see. They want to see those 10s hit for at least in the 70s. But of course, Dark Looters having 3-starred 2 of their own Town Hall 10s so far.
Exactly. Such a clutch attack. Mr. T, you know, bringing it back for his clan and showing him that he's pulling his own weight. So we're going to throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
Mr. T hitting King Tim here with his weapons. Hey, Godson. He's getting in there deep. He's going to try to wall break in once that Queen kind of gets hung up here. Rage Spell goes down to keep her up. Gets really close on the Queen health bar there, but check this out. Rage wall breakers go in. This is where I'm liking the second layer of wall breaking going on. You see the Clan Castle coming out. He targets this junction here with the wall breakers, opens it up, and that's going to open up the core for that Queen to eventually get into. Unfortunately, it was taking just a little bit too long, and it didn't quite open up access to this final air defense over here, nor did it get back to the Queen and the Inferno Tower. So I don't know about the plan if it ever really had a shot, but at the same time, I absolutely love the army composition. Baby Dragons plus the Queen Charger, one of my personal favorite army attacks. So great work to Mr. T, giving it a go, but it just wasn't quite enough. I really like this King on the backside there, going for the air defense. He does pick it off, but this air defense over here and the one on the far side, unfortunately, just didn't have enough for it. And when he tried to get in those babies over here, he just only sent 2 to start the funnel down here, and they did not redirect to the air defense. It was too little too late, ran out of steam, but at the same time, he was able to get in. Notice those babies by themselves, they very quickly take out the Inferno Towers. Good effort, though, to Mr. T. He does increase the percentage, but still, they're going to be looking for 3 stars over there on the Omega side to catch up to the Dark Looters. Let's go ahead and get back to the main studio and see what's going on with DL.
Thank you so much, Powerbang. We'll take a brief look at the total score so far. Again, Dark Looters with 11 stars after 7 attacks, and Reddit Omega with 9 stars after 8 attacks completed. So we only have 5 attacks left in this war. Again, Reddit Omega a bit of a hole to dig themselves out of. Dark Looters, I feel like, kind of has the momentum.
That's right. So Mr. T did his thing. You guys, this is still anyone's war. It looks like they are ahead. Dark Looters is ahead, but they are going to go up next, and we're going to see who's going to be attacking here. King Tim. And who are you attacking, sir?
I'm attacking Mr. T.
Mr. T. Oh, man. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It's a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 10, and I think we're going to see something hopefully interesting, what they can do with the attack here.
Yep, so you'll notice they're not going after that 11. Once again, they're trying to grab the triple on Mr. T because you've got the 11 will attack the 11 at some point. Right. So right now, really, the only other base to go after, obviously, is Mr. T, having been hit for 74% earlier. So trying to improve on that is King Tim. And now, at this point, having a lot of replays to study, you'll notice that these guys are constantly working on looking at their replays. They're busy all the time. They're not just watching the current attack. They're watching replays of earlier attacks, preparing for their next attack. It is definitely tense in here.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go in live now, you guys. And it looks like it's going to be another air attack and a queen walk. So he's going to try as hard as he can to get the as much percentage as he can and hopefully help out the team here.
Hey. Hog Riders.
Oh, Hog Riders.
You got Hog Riders. You got your wish.
I
got 4 of them.
That.
It's not a lot, but they're there.
Wow, this is interesting. So it looks like this is going to be a nice attack. I love Hog Riders, and the rage spell has been deployed. There goes the air defense. The cannon and the archer tower are going down. The queen walk is definitely in play here. Hopefully she can do enough damage and get to the core and the inferno tower over there to help out the team.
Looks familiar, the freeze spell in preparation for the wall breakers. In rage, they will get to the second juncture, get that wide open. I love the timing of the freeze spell and the rage spell, both serving double duty, protecting the inferno, stopping the inferno tower from getting the queen and the wall breakers. The rage spell not only enraging the queen, the healers, but also enraging the wall breakers, letting them get the job done faster.
Wow, so I mean the poison spell was deployed, but I think maybe too prematurely because the clan castle did not come out yet, so the poison spell has been dissipated there. There is no more. Oh wow.
How can she withstand this? She had both heroes on her at the same time, and the clan castle, and at least 3 defenses. Yeah, she is vaporized.
Wow. Sadly, a little bit prematurely deploying the poison spell, but you know what? I think he can still do a good attack here. King Tim has an uphill battle for him, but he does have a good composition.
I can't even imagine how much DPS was raining down on the queen right there. You had a level 40 Barb King, a level 40 Archer Queen, an Expo, an Archer Tower, a Wizard Tower, all at once. There were no number of rage spells in the world that would have saved her. Her cloak just temporarily preserved her doom.
But you see how much of a change that could happen when you deploy something a little bit, just even a few seconds too early. The whole attack can be changed, and that could definitely change the outcome of the attack and the percentage that you get.
Yeah, lots of dragons left up. They're going to soak in that rage spell, but they're working their way off to the left and just going to get hammered by the Archer Queen again. So the last late Lava Hound moving in. Powerbang a little bit perplexed by the placement of the Hound earlier, and the Hound comes in again out of the clan castle. So again, we're seeing that consistency from attempt to attempt. They're trying to improve on the earlier attempt, maybe not switching up the army units that much. And this one looks like it's not going to get much further than about 57%.
That's right, you guys. So a 57% 2-star. He did his thing. King Tim, definitely. But, I mean, they're in the lead, so they have the lead. And, you know, you really can't do too much with something like that. A premature deployment of the poison spell. Definitely changing the attack there and the percentage. But, of course, again, they're in the lead. 57%, 2-star. Really good, really clutch.
So 2 stars, and it looks like one more structure maybe as time runs out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to know the math. I want to know how much DPS was raining down that queen right there. I forgot the whole clan castle troops too.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, there it is. King Tim, good attempt, 59%.
All right. So, you know, very unfortunate, but of course the team over here is in the lead. Let's throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that.
Godson on the money with the analysis that time. Poison Spell was deployed too soon, but in addition to the Poison Spell, the Freeze Spell comes down right now. Needed to hold this until he got through all of these buildings, but the wall breakers deployed, in they go, open up the wall, but you see the freeze is already not deployed, and he's got 2-point defenses rather than the queen already being on that Inferno Tower. That is going to accelerate the rate at which he drops those poisons. The queen gets a little bit off track here rather than going into the core, so the poisons sit there for a second, they start to wear off, but that queen is going to be forced to use the ability when the troops come out. But the goal here, guys, there's a Wizard Tower here, a Expo, a Tesla, Bomb Tower, all of that was designed to go down to this entry on the queen charge. Unfortunately, she does get destroyed here by this very potent clan castle composition, the Valkyrie, Witch, Baby Dragon, and Wizard. You guys take notes at home. Otherwise, up on the top, Galadon mentioned the Lava Hound. They still brought that in the clan castle. The reason for that is, check this out, those Hog Riders that Godson mentioned in the camps, notice this. King is tanking, all the defenses are distracted. These 4 Hog Riders come in and they're able to take out that 3rd air defense. So he's got 3 air defenses accounted for. He just has that 4th one left. Now that he's got air troops, the Hound is appropriate at this point to go ahead, tank this final air defense, and then his dragons are home free. Unfortunately, the design was for the queen to still be alive, this Archer Queen not to be distracting troops and taking them down quickly, and all of this defense in there to be on the Archer Queen rather than his dragons. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for King Tim this time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the war map here. We'll catch up on the score as we head into our final, I believe, 2 attacks. After 8 attacks for both sides, we've got the Dark Looters still sitting at the same exact percentage, just under 82% with 8 attacks used, 71.4. They are catching up a little bit, but still down 2 stars and 2 absolutely huge attacks so far that they've got to make up for the Reddit Omega squad. So let's get it back to the main studio. Let's see what they can do in these final 2 attacks. No pressure, guys, but look forward to seeing a clutch ending.
Hog Riders. What am I going to do? Get a new bomb?
Definitely,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So definitely a good attack there. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next, you guys. There's still...
I'm sorry.
There's still room for anyone to win this. It's only, they have 2 attacks left over. It's 11-9, Dark Looters in the lead, and Reddit Omega down by 2. So it's still anyone's game.
All right, so our 17th attack is going to be from Reddit Omega, and we've got 2 attacks left from each side. Reddit, who's up?
That's me.
All right, it's the ever-confident Red Cloud getting ready with the pillow, propping up that iPad there. Got to focus, keep the fingers steady. Where are you attacking, Red Cloud?
I'm going to be going on Luca P.
Luca P, all right, so check out Luca P's base. Luca P was hit earlier for 73%. Obviously, Red Cloud really hoping, almost absolutely has to grab a 3-star right here.
That's right, and I know Luca P has a really strong base. These bases are designed so that you can't 3-star it, but you still have really strong players that have found ways to get in there, weaknesses in the base, and places to go so that they can attack and capitalize on the weaknesses of the base.
All right, so we're going to watch Luca P's base get attacked. Attack is underway. Red Cloud on his way in. Again, anti-3 out there. We know there's a Tesla farm right behind that town hall. And in these cases, the town hall really doesn't matter that much. It's just a high hit point structure. The highest on the field, of course, trying to slow down the progress to take those Teslas out.
That's right, and it looks like there was a P.E.K.K.A. in the composition there. One P.E.K.K.A., I really like to see P.E.K.K.A. attacks, but I know the hard part is getting to the core of the base. He has bowlers, and the free spell is deployed with a jump spell. Let's see if he can push his way in with the attack here.
Yep, giant bomb goes off. Units are going to get to the core. Golem! A golem comes out of the defensive clan castle.
Oh my God.
That's definitely the first golem we've seen today. Big mess right on the inside there. The P.E.K.K.A., she's in there somewhere. She's probably working on that golem.
Yeah.
It's hard to see underneath everything else. There she is. She's accompanying the king, and they're working their way off towards the left.
Definitely the king and the P.E.K.K.A. are tag teaming there, but the king might go down because the Archer Queen behind the walls is doing damage. She hasn't been touched. There she goes, though. The Archer Queen went down. The P.E.K.K.A. is
Beautiful.
up, and the queen and the P.E.K.K.A. are doing work in the core, but of course, they all go down except for the queen.
Both heroes' abilities used. Archer Queen on defense. Now in comes the Laloon portion of this attack. 6 more balloons to be deployed. There's a 2nd star for 50%, but again, it's all about increasing the damage numbers, trying to grab the 3. And as you can see, the balloons working their way through, and it doesn't look like we have any air defenses left. Not a whole lot of defenses at all that can stop an airbound attack, just these 2 archer towers, and that should do it.
Wow, you guys, this is
Oh,
insane.
come on.
This is insane right now because there are balloons, there are a lot of minions left over.
That's it.
I think this is a
That's
3-star.
a 3. There's nothing to stop this. It's
insane.
coming in.
And
it's
you know what?
coming in. Beautiful.
Reddit Omega
This is
needed
going to be
this.
a 3-star right here, you guys. There's nothing but time that's going to stop this attack. I may have made the crowd applaud too early, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You've got a minute left, and you have
You guys have to sit
incredibly
back and
slow
watch this.
balloons try to take these things out. Now, you have the lava pups on the right-hand side. You've got the minions down there.
Oh.
You've got one, the lone archer.
minute.
She's going to help out. 53 seconds.
Wait a minute.
Those balloons are so slow. There's no spells left.
That's right. You guys, this
82%.
is a 3-star, but the
Oh my
balloons are so
gosh.
slow, and there's only 40 seconds left over. So this is basically a race of time here. But, you know, anything can happen.
You can hear Red Cloud calling it. He thinks he
calling
has it. I think the pups are doing a good job. So
Yeah.
maybe you will not see the caster curse on this one. And the left-hand side, all clear, 28 seconds, 95%. All right.
Okay.
So maybe the applause was
Heart race
warranted.
there. Very
Red
nice.
Cloud with a beautiful
Whoa.
attack, just about to wrap up. Last structure's about to go, 98. And here
There it is.
Any moment
Yes.
now. Come on, Red
Yeah,
Cloud.
there we go.
3 stars. There it is.
All right.
Beautiful. Wow. Love it.
That is such.
Love it.
That is so clutch, and you know, they really needed that. They were down 3 stars, and I think you know, Red Cloud definitely taunting the other team on how good his attack was. So they really needed that,
Nice.
you guys. Let's throw it to Powerbang and see what he thought of that attack.
Yeah, so not really much happened that attack. Well, I mean, I guess there was one thing.
What am I gonna do? Get a new bob?
Definitely. I know the hard part is getting to the core of the
All right,
base.
well, we had an amazing attack here from Red Cloud. Reddit Omega needed an answer. They got one. So in they go. Love the golem entry here with the heroes. He brought a P.E.K.K.A. That's something Red Cloud's been known to do lately. Bringing the P.E.K.K.A., getting that deep push into the base. He's able to get the bowlers throwing rocks over the walls, taking out these clutch defenses. This air defense here is going to be a big one. The Queen's going to hop the wall. They're trying to get the Queen, the Inferno Tower, all of this stuff. And the value that he got from the inner portion of this raid. He gets an air defense. Notice over here, he's got the King using that ability. Not only is he going to get the air defense here, but they're going through the wall. The P.E.K.K.A. goes through. One swipe along with the Queen firing. She's down. Now the Wizard Tower goes down, and this is clutch because she has a direct line to the last air defense. He's got a Hound in there tanking, and notice in the base, there's no splash damage left. I called it right here. This is a 3-star. There is nothing left in this base to be able to combat those balloons. He still has a Hound out there tanking, and this was an absolutely fantastic, well-timed, needed attack from Red Cloud. I'm super happy for Reddit Omega. Getting it done, man. Absolutely great work to both Reddit Omega and the Dark Looter so far this stream. Guys, these Town Hall 10 3-stars are not easy. As a matter of fact, in the Champions War League, one of the elite level war leagues that's going on right now, we're looking at a 10 to 12% 3-star rate in Town Hall 10 versus 10 play. And a lot of those are on very, lower weight bases. And these guys do not have that. So I'm extremely impressed that they're able to do this, come up live on the big stage with literally tens of thousands of people watching live, and get it done. So Red Cloud's got nothing left but clean up. We're not going to watch 53 seconds of that, but absolutely beautiful work. Let's go ahead and kick it on back to the Dark Looters. Let's go back to the studio and see if they can answer, but it is now a close war.
Fantastic, Powerbang. Thank you so much. Definitely exciting to see that clutch 3-star. It's going to be tough here for Reddit Omega to close the gap because Dark Looters have not yet touched the number 1, the Town Hall 11.
Yeah.
And so that is possibly going to put it out of reach, but we'll see. That's where the next attack is coming.
So it is closing, you guys. Dark Looters do have 2 attacks left, and Reddit Omega only 1 attack. So I think this is going to be very close, but we're going to go ahead and throw it to Dark Looters here. We're going to see who is going to be attacking next.
I will go for it.
All right, Itsu, and who will you be attacking?
I will go for Sorak.
Sorak. Oh man, so it is
This is the promised 11 on 11.
Right, yeah. So we have two 11s going at it. I'm interested to see this since I am also a Town Hall 11 player myself. And you guys, this is where it's at, seeing the top bases go at each other and seeing what they could do. So very interesting stuff. And I'm excited to see what composition they're going to use as well.
Exactly. I'm glad that they agreed on this so that we could see at least two 9 versus 9 attacks. Now we'll get to see at least two 11 versus 11 attacks, because you're going to see a lot of that happening in regular clan wars in Clash of Clans, where you've got maybe clans that are all maxed out bases or clans that are all Town Hall 9s, and you're going to face attacks like this where you're attacking straight across, you're not going up or down, and the attack is underway.
That's right. So, okay, we're starting it off now. It looks like they are going in. Itsu is going with a bowler attack. Oh, wow, we've seen this before. This is the bowler and witcher, or a bowler and witch attack.
Go Bowie.
Yeah. How do you classify this? But definitely a strong composition, because these skeletons in front are going to be taking all of the damage off the bowlers and the heroes in the back. These guys are going to be pushing their way to the core. Jump spell has been deployed. Here they come.
There it is.
Bowlers are throwing rocks, and it looks like rage spell has been deployed to push further. The poison spell is down. The baby dragons are fighting the defenses here. Hopefully,
Clan Castle coming out, helping to work as a magnet. Everybody heading in after that Clan Castle to annihilate the Clan Castle, and there's a direct route right to the core. That Clan Castle is history. The Town Hall is going to fall. You can see that the Archer Queen is on the far side. She's going to also further draw all of those units into the center, and it looks like the Town Hall is almost down. It's going to take a little bit more damage, maybe from some skeletons as they come in. The bowler's going to make sure the job gets done. There is 2 stars.
You know what? I think if they can just get to that Inferno Tower right there, take that thing out, this could possibly be a very solid 3-star. If they can get to the Inferno Tower there and the rest of these. Oh, but
yeah, there's a lot of defenses left on the far right of this base. You've got the witches working hard on the right-hand side. Nobody to help them, though. The Archer Queen's going to fall, losing the Warden. But a solid and quick 2-star attack. And we're just looking at wrapping up with, we've got 1 wizard left in the pocket. And looks like a witch and her skeletons are out here untouched. They might be able to grab, well, maybe a couple more structures. Gotten through that wall, gold mine down.
Definitely.
Witch is going to get taken out there.
So you really can't hope for more than 66%. My early premature call there, but it looks like that will be the attack there against a Town Hall 11. Still a solid attack.
Super
67,
solid 2-star.
Super solid 2-star, you guys.
Yeah. And that's what you want to see. I mean, that's like Powerbang was talking about. I mean, the 10 versus 10 3-star percentage is super low. 11 versus 11 3-star, probably even lower on a well-designed base. But let's ask Powerbang.
Wow, it is getting down to the thick of it, guys. We have 1 attack left for both clans. Dark Looters has just put a 3-star cushion in front of Reddit Omega. They are out to a 13-10 lead on this attack here by Itsu. He's going in on Sorak, guys. We're seeing some 11 versus 11. Realized that the proper play would probably come down and take out the Town Hall 10. We wanted to see some, at Town Hall level action here. So the 11's going to take on the 11, get into the core. Unfortunately, it stalls out just a little bit. The Queen takes a while to go down. They get stuck a little bit on the Town Hall, and then we had things hitting walls trying to get through for a while. But he locked up the 2-star, got the percentage that he needed. Now the pressure is really on. It is not mathematically clinched yet, but let's go ahead, check out the war map, guys. We are looking at 13 for the Dark Looters, 10 for Reddit Omega, a significant destruction percentage margin right now for the Looters. Now it is on Sorak to hit Itsu. That is their final attack, guys. We are going to see a Town Hall 11 versus 11 3-star, and if he can get that 3-star accomplished, that'll tie it up, and then it'll come down to percentage. So I look forward to seeing this. Sorak, I'm sorry, man. No pressure at all. Let's get back to the main studio and see exactly what is going to go down.
All right, you guys. So there is 1 attack left over for both clans. Dark Looters ahead by 3 stars and Reddit Omega trailing behind with 10 stars. This is going to be interesting, and we're going to see if these guys can clutch it out and what they can do.
Well, Reddit Omega just needs a 3-star on a Town Hall 11. That's all. And this thing's tied. So Reddit Omega. Yeah. Look at Sorak, man. He's focused. He doesn't even hear. He doesn't know he's in the zone right now.
No pressure on the leader.
He's having an out of iPad experience.
Definitely.
You ready, Sorak?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Right.
So Sorak, obviously you are going after Itsu.
Yes.
Okay. So it is the final attack for Reddit Omega. It is Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 with maxed out heroes. It's not impossible. It's not unheard of.
It's not impossible.
You could get a triple on this.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen some high caliber attacks, and he's had pretty much the entire war to prepare for this moment.
Yeah. So in order for him to win, he's going to have to 3-star this thing, and he's going to have to come up with a troop composition that is capable of 3-starring against a Town Hall 11. Very rare to see, Town Hall 11s 3-starred because they're so strong. They have, they're maxed out. They have strong weapons, and especially the Eagle artillery. You have to take that thing out and make sure that your troops are protected. But we're going to go in. We're going to do live. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Those weapons. All right, so
what is this?
Not an anti-3, but you can see the way the strategy has worked out today. They're really not focused on it because they're not worried at Town Hall 11 when you're nearly maxed out like this with a super high war weight base. The likelihood of a 3-star, like Godson said, so incredibly low that they were more concerned with trying to stop other percentage attacks, the 2-star from the Town Hall 10s, and here the Queen walk underway with the Warden.
That's right. So the Queen and the Warden love to stick together. These guys are going to try and push their way in, protecting the healers from behind. Now the X-bows are targeted onto the Queen, but the Race Spell has been deployed, helping the heals out. One healer will go down, the X-bow goes down, and the other enemy Queen behind the wall. You guys, this is looking pretty interesting.
I like it. Here comes the Clan Castle, though. Baby Dragon, lots of Valkyries, another Rage Spell. That was the last Rage Spell. You've got back-end Laloon on this. It's pretty straightforward. One of the least complicated troop compositions we've seen today. Straight Laloon, but there are 3 air defenses. There's almost no chance this Queen Walk is going to get over to another air defense before in comes the Lava Hounds and the balloons on the top of the base.
That's right, you guys, and this is definitely an attack that is down to the science because the Eagle Artillery just was activated after he deployed the balloons and Lava Hounds. So it looks like he's going to have to do a lot of execution to make this a really strong attack here.
2 Hounds left, 1 just popped, 2 air defenses left though. Doesn't look good. Lost the last Lava Hound, and there's still an AD up at the bottom of the base along with the King. Inferno Tower, Air Sweeper is going to interfere as well, pushing those balloons back. That air defense is just going ham on those balloons. I did just say going ham.
Going ham. So the balloons are getting melted there. The Grand Warden is getting healed. I can't see where the Queen is. Did she go
She's
down?
up at the top of the screen all by herself, but she's okay. But unfortunately, it's going to be this bottom of the screen, the air defense, the King, the Inferno Tower, that are just going to wreak havoc on those balloons. And 5 streams, and that's it for the balloons.
Wow, and it's sad to say, but the Queen actually did walk away from the other teammates there. She's going to hopefully
She's
get
found
to
her favorite target, though.
Yeah, at the wall. I thought we got through that, Supercell.
There she goes. No, don't go over here. Don't go after that.
The AI.
Go for this wall. That's okay.
Goes.
She's focused on the Town Hall. She thinks that Sorak is hunting trophies. That's what's happening right here.
Favorite target walls, but she goes to the Town Hall, so at least she's going to get a 2-star here. I don't see a 3-star because there's still the Inferno Tower, there's still X-bows, there's still cannons, lots of defenses left over, but still a really solid attack from Sorak. Very clutch.
Yeah, again, the percentage chance of a 3-star on a base like this, so incredibly low, 69%. Double giant bombs in the center. The Queen's going to last a little bit longer. No more spells to be had, and that is it. The Queen is out of here. Lava Pups, the only thing left, trying to clean up on the right-hand side, but they are not going to last long. Once they get through these structures, attack over 70%.
Definitely.
Reddit Omega grabbing 2 more stars, and looks like that's going to do it.
Yeah.
There is no way that Reddit Omega can come back. Dark Looters, 13 stars. Reddit Omega 12. But let's go over to Powerbang real quick in the Pekka Cafe.
And see what he thinks.
And see what he thinks about that last attack.
I really liked the effort from Sorak there. Awesome entry, actually. Really cool work here with this Queen, going back and forth, clearing out this whole area. Love the use of the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome, made that Queen invulnerable, got the Inferno Tower, and she's actually going to go around here and all the way up and around to be able to target that Eagle Artillery. Unfortunately, the Eagle Artillery was able to switch targets from the King, who was distracting in the early part of that raid. You see these balloons are going to go ahead, stack up on each other, and that camp space all all in one spot is going to just be a seeking target there for the Eagle Artillery to go ahead switch. Free spell down. All of the spells are on the field at this point, but he's got so much of the base left to go. It just didn't really have a chance going into this backside, but I really, really appreciate the effort from Sorak and the rest of Reddit Omega. Guys, it was an awesome war. At this point, though, the Queen is just going to kind of go do her thing. She's going to beat some walls. We'll pick up that 2-star, but this is almost like a baseball game. We're headed into the bottom of the 9th inning with the home team winning, so it's not really going to have a whole lot of pressure on this final attack for the Dark Looters. But let's go ahead, kick it back over to the main stage, see what they're going to do for us. A little exhibition attack here, and it's good stuff. We'll get back to Godson and Galadon.
All right, thank you, Powerbang. So definitely a lot of effort into that last attack there from Reddit Omega. I'm not mad at him because there was a lot of pressure on him, but he still did his thing. Really strong attack against a Town Hall 11. But you guys, we still have one more attack from Dark Looters, so we're going to see who's going to be doing the exhibition attack here, and who will it be? Oh, Black Tiger. So who will you be attacking?
I'm gonna on Mr. T.
All right, so Mr. T, let's see what they can do.
All right, so Black Tiger on Mr. T for the exhibition attack. I loved Powerbang's reference of the bottom of the 9th and the home team is winning. Well, there's a first time for everything, and it'll be fun, again, just to watch the precision of these attacks. Obviously, Black Tiger is going to take this seriously, despite the fact that they are ahead by 1 star. We're going to get the attack underway, and it's always exciting to watch attacks like this, even if it's not going to change the outcome of the war.
That's right, so this is definitely going to be adding insult to injury here. This guy's going in with Hot Riders, and they're going to try and push their way to the core of the base here. So really, even if he fails, it's okay because they've got the lead here. The Golems are going and pushing their way into the Inferno Towers there. So this is basically just some way for you to learn the attacks and what composition this guy's using.
Yeah, I think this is called Go Hope. Right?
Go Hope.
Golem, Hog Rider, P.E.K.K.A.
Oh my gosh.
Go Hope, you can get a 3-star. So
Definitely.
I like it though. I like the use of so many Hog Riders. You'll notice the Inferno Tower is out of the way on the bottom of the base, and that's going to enable those Hog Riders to get some damage done. But you'll notice one key element missing: no heal spells for your Hog Riders, Scouts.
No heal spells. So I mean, definitely, he's got his work cut out for him here. The Hog Riders are really strong. I love the Hog Riders, and I love to see people using these guys. But it doesn't look like there's going to be too much that he could do, changing up the composition there. Golem goes down. The Queen is doing work, taking out the rest of these building structures out here. They're in the core. They have to take out a few more, but I don't think I will see more than just a 2-star with this attack.
Yep, that Town Hall still up on the far left-hand side. It is a lot of fun to watch Hog Riders. You just don't see them that much.
Yeah.
At Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. Maybe someday we'll see something that would bring them back into being useful at that Town Hall level, but until you can take out those Inferno Towers, they just get annihilated so quickly, and it's just tough to find a good use for them this high up in the Town Halls. But they are exciting, I got to agree.
Definitely. One of the troops in the game that has been nerfed the most. I feel that Supercell has a bias between them, but we got to make...
I hear a plea from Godson.
We need to make hashtag Hogs great again. So it looks like he has the minion on the... 0 seconds left over, so that's the attack. Wow.
That is it. Black Tiger ending the war with a mighty
Yeah. There you go,
All
you guys.
right.
Tons of 3-stars. That is epic. But the Dark Looters take it 13-12. Awesome.
That is going to wrap it up, you
attack.
guys. That is the final attack. All 20 attacks completed. And again, congratulations to the Dark Looters, living up to their reputation around the world, beating Reddit Omega by 1 star, 13-12.
Awesome.
Wow. All right, you guys.
Guys, unreal. Hey, Itsu. Come up here. It's time for the cake, guys. We're going to share this with the winners, but I wanted to bring up the Dark Looters. Congratulations. Put it here. What do you think of the war, man?
But it were really difficult bases, and it's nice that we can represent the war community that great.
Absolutely. Well, what was the highlight? What was your favorite part of the war?
think the highlight were both Town Hall 10 triples.
Nice.
And yeah.
Nice. Well, I got to say congratulations to all of you guys from the Dark Looters, to Reddit Omega. It's time to share some cake with the winners.
Thank you guys once again.
Dark Looters!
Absolutely. Absolutely epic clan war. Some of the top clans in the world. I know the community wanted to see this for a long, long time. We are going to celebrate with cake. Power Bang, thank you. Thank you, Godson. Thank you guys all for being here. Join us again soon for another epic clan war face-off. Thank you guys for being here. Have a good night.